Hey there, folks. Sorry, I think I've got a fucking ear infection or something. I'm not. My left ear hurts. I thought I got a bit of trapped water in it the other day, but I thought it shifted. But I fucking poked it today and it hurt a lot, like a lot for like about 60 seconds. I was like, "Argh!" Right, yeah, sorry, but anyway, that's not important. We're earlier today. My plans for today fell through, so I here we are, a little bit earlier. So that's, make the most of it, right? It's not a bad thing. Um, so yeah, let's get into it. I just saw something pop up here on fucking Bing News, whatever. Slightly misleading. I saw the title, the headline, "The Simpsons." You know, the TV show, the animated TV show, legendary series, iconic series, honestly. Let's be honest. It said The Simpsons reaches end of an era as major change announced. I was like, what? It's not that much of a thing. I clicked on it anyway. I'm just looking at it now. So the major change is specific to the UK. So the licensing for the Simpsons TV show has been with one of our particular terrestrial TV channels, Channel 4, very originally named, for the past 20 years, apparently. That's, they've, and for whatever reason, they've decided not to renew that license. They're like, we're not going to have The Simpsons on Channel 4 anymore. So, yeah, that's the end of it. So, I mean, I assume some other channel will pick it up or something. But, I mean, let's be honest, terrestrial TV, it's not even a thing anymore, right? TV isn't a thing anymore, right? So it's I mean TV is, but like everything's should be like streamed now, right? Everything's on demand. It's not the idea of like having scheduled TV shows at times. Get the fuck out of it. I mean, for live events, that's obviously a thing, but otherwise, pointless. Red Mage, how you doing, sir? I hope you're well, buddy. I don't have too much else to mention, so we'll get into it and we'll make a solid 4.5 of it, and really try and push, not rush, but push. That's one, not one, two actually, further up the alphabet. Not quite as severe. We'll push it today. Fallout London, it's going good. We're at the point of kind of I mean, I feel like we're somewhat approaching the end in some regards, which is not surprising considering we've been at it for like 120 hours or something. Right, something like that. Let me get it going. Right, we had a decent playthrough of it, but also kind of sad that it'll be weird to just not immediately dive into a new game. But it is what it is, right? There we go. So we've kind of got like one major side quest line to resolve, which was kind of presented to us at the beginning of the game. So I don't know if that's indicative of it going to be like easy or basic or what. I don't know. Shit, almost 5 days. Yeah, so that's like 120 hours playthrough. Yo, Heather. How you doing, my dear? Which of course is like the first group you meet, of course, is the Vagabonds, and they're directly involved in the start of the game. They have beef with a larger gang called the Isle of Dogs Syndicate, namely because of where they're based. The difference between the two gangs is it seems that the dogs are far larger, far more organized, well financed, and well run. They're ran by this guy called Thomas Black that we've not met yet. and he, you know, he's very much a businessman and a pragmatist in all things. Now, apparently the Vagabonds, at some point in the past, they all used to be part of one gang, and something happened, which apparently we're led to believe was Thomas Black betrayed Sebastian Gaunt, who's the leader of the Vagabonds, his father, and killed him, like betrayed him and killed him. And the reason Thomas Black did that apparently was just entirely from a pragmatic point of view. It wasn't like, oh, I hate you, I want to kill you. He was like, I know we don't know what the circumstances of it were, really. But he made a decision, was like, the best thing for the gang is for you to die. So that's how hardcore of a pragmatist Thomas Black is. He's like, I will even sacrifice members of the gang if it's for the greater good of the gang, which is fairly extreme, because one would ask, what would happen, Thomas, if it came to pass that you know, your own death was for the best interest of the gang? Surely he wouldn't just clearly and obviously just lay down his own life and be like, oh, okay, cool, good, yeah, let me die. Let me die, that's great. You would think, but who knows? On the opposite end, of course, you have the Vagabonds, who are far smaller, have much less resources, but they're far more passionate about their gang, as opposed to just being like a business or working for a corporation. They're more like a family. But I'll say this, I do not like Sebastian Gaunt. In fact, I hate him, based on, you know, things he's done in the game to this point. So I think we're going to be starting on that today, because the main quest has come to a bit of a crossroads where we have to choose one of three directions. One direction is to team up with the Fifth Column and work with them, or another choice is to work with Camelot and team up with them. Now they both have the same goal, which is the downfall of the gentry, and to take over Westminster and overthrow the rule and implement their own way of doing things. But I guess philosophically, they are, even though they have the same goal, they are diametrically opposed from each other. Camelot wants to institute true and actual democratic representation for the people in the greater city of London. The Fifth Column, however, essentially want to just take over, essentially. And we spoke to Lancelot. They're cosplayers, nice, but whatever. We spoke to Lancelot in Camelot, and I asked, and he's just like a random, middle manager, so to speak. He's not the bottom. He's not like a grunt soldier. He's apparently, he said he's head of security at their base, essentially. So, not a grunt, but obviously not really got any saying power higher up the hierarchy. But I asked him about the Fifth Column, and he was like, because they have the same goals, and he was like, yeah, we have the same goal, the downfall of the gentry, but the difference between us and the Fifth Column is the Fifth Column basically just want to replace the gentry, whereas we want to obliterate the concept of them. Which based on what I've seen so far, what little I've seen of the Fifth Column, they don't exactly inspire confidence. It does seem that their leader, Eve, is a bit of a bitch, honestly, and does just want essentially power for herself. Which I don't think that she's being duplicitous about it. She is just like, the people currently in charge are fucking awful. Everyone agrees with that, apart from the people in charge. And me, Eve, Varney, would make a much better dictator, so I should be the dictator. I'm a good person. I'm not doing this just to get power for myself. Yeah, no. Whereas Arthur, the leader of Camelot, very specifically is like, you very much get the sense, assuming he's not lying and he's trying to deceive us, you don't get that sense from him at all. He's like, no, they shouldn't be power structures at all. Obviously need some kind of structure of government to organise society, but they certainly shouldn't be dictating to people what they can and can't do, and it shouldn't be like different social classes and such. You know, I think that's the main thing. Eve wants to be the supreme ruler of London. Arthur absolutely does not. He just wants to get the scum out of there, you know. Like, he seems like the kind of guy, when the dust settles, they'll be like, yay, we won! Arthur, you should be the king! And he'll be like, no, fuck that, in fact, I'm leaving, so I can't influence this. I don't know if he's going to do that or what, I don't know. However, the crossroads is that if we, just literally by talking to either of the leaders, and agreeing to, like, join that group, we are then forever cut off from having anything to do with the other group. At least at this juncture. It could be that, say, you join Camelot, and it says, oh, you can't have anything to do with the fifth column, and then later on down the main quest line, someone from the fifth column goes, hey, buddy, we seem to be working with Camelot. How about you betray those guys and you come and work with us now? It's not impossible. Certainly that was, like, very representative, that kind of idea of doing things like that in, say, New Vegas. There are multiple factions in that you can essentially all play off against each other. Now, the third option, of course, is to go along and help Mr. Smythe, who's been essentially the antagonist of the whole game to this point. He's been very disrespectful to us. He's tried to kill us. He's treated us like shit, etc. But yesterday he was like, oh, actually, you're kind of a useful guy. You should work for me. And in return for us working for him, and the work consists of do everything I tell you to do without question for an indefinite amount of time, possibly the rest of your life. And for that, I will give you information. What information? You don't need to know that right now. Who are you really? You don't need to know that right now. What are your actual goals? Whatever I want them to be. He's such a shifty motherfucker. I don't like him at all. However, at least at the moment, doing that thing for so the first thing he says is go and do some help this random weirdo scientist out here at this location. So we met that guy, and that guy was super unpleasant as well. But by talking to him and starting that quest, it didn't come up with the same you can no longer join Camelot or the fifth column thing. So I might at least do the next step of that until I find that presumably breaking point where I cannot do the other stuff. I don't know. So I think before I do any of that, so we'll push that, but I think before we do any of that, I want to do the Vagabonds and Isle of Dogs and wrap that up. However, before I even do that, I did think of something earlier, which I was very curious about. Because Mr. Smythe is an interesting individual. I'm just going to find it. Is that... No? I'm looking for the shard. Now, that's the building we came out of initially. Huh? Aha. Now, this is where we started the game. We didn't exit here, obviously, because we got on the train and whatnot, but I think we can go in there now. And I'm sure this might not even be anything. This is just me overthinking it. This is the place where we first met Mr. Smythe. And we saw him in a physical person. And we saw him through a window. And he was like, oh, yes, I guess I'm going to die now. And then you seemingly died in an explosion. But then the next minute, a minute later, he's on the vid screen talking to us. And I couldn't get into the room where we saw him die. because it was locked. So I'm going to go back there to see if we can get into that room, which I don't see why we can't. Just to see if, in fact, I'll take the chain off. We can see his dead body. Now we already know that he's very strongly suspect that he makes clones, physical clones of himself, and then somehow transfers his consciousness over to them. So I'm guessing that's kind of what happened. The clone that he was currently inhabiting died, but that's why he was like joking about, oh, there's so much I wanted to do. Shame I'm going to die, but he wasn't actually that bothered by it. And then he obviously is immediately talking to us on the video call. No, I don't want to work for him, Heather. I want to fucking kill the guy, honestly. But I was just curious about finding that point of no return. Just to see. Yeah, so this is where we saw him. Okay, it's all blocked off here. Yeah, this window here, though. Is where he spoke to us and we saw him blow up. But we've got this door here that I could not get in. But now I can. So I'm super curious about this. Oh, okay. No, this just goes to his quarters that he had. Okay, so there's no way to go and see where his body is. Okay, it's random junk. Nothing important. What's the green goo? I might take one of those in case that somehow becomes important later on. Okay, well, at least that answered my question. It looked to me, when I saw that door, I was like, I bet that's where we get through there, but obviously not. So there's no way to confirm. That's fine. Okay. Isle of Dogs. We're going to meet up with a vet who has been stood there for about the past 2-3 months in-game, patiently waiting for us to go and help her rescue her friend from the dog syndicate. So I'm thinking in that, I'm actually going to team up with the dogs against the vagabonds, but it seems like for the questline, you have to at least start with helping the vagabonds. Mostly because Sebastian, I fucking hate him. Like, I would want to go kill him anyway. So if I can kill him in the questline, awesome. I feel bad for the rest of the vagabonds. But when you look at the two men side by side, one I have to have some respect for, even though we've not met him yet. Where Sebastian, I don't just dislike him. When we first met him, his attitude was unpleasant and arrogant. But then when honestly, the situation with Sid, what he did to Sid, is just, to my mind, it's unforgivable. I can't forgive you, mate, for being like that. Whatever. Anyway, okay, let's come from this side, because we've got the actual prison ship, where presumably a vet's buddy is. We have to rescue. But there's also that a random ruined tower block there, apparently. Hey, casual. All right there. No worries. No, don't worry about that, buddy. I hope you're well. What's going on? Yeah, get back to bed. I stopped, but yeah, I hope life is treating you well, bud. Yeah, we're just playing Fallout London, just trying to wrap it up. And I will not be okay, let's steal, is it? Let's not steal that just yet. I'm not gonna be streaming so much in the near future, unfortunately. But I didn't want to just leave us hanging on something we'd already started. Well, I'll say this, casual. If you're a fan of Fallout, or which I'm not, I don't know if you are or not. Highly recommend Fallout London. It is just as good, if not better, than Fallout 4. We can. Is there a bridge here? Going down here? Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, so here's the thing, Heather. I definitely don't want to work for Mr. Smythe. But I assume there is a bit you can do for going in that direction before you're, like, fully committed. I'm assuming. Okay, that's friendly. Right, and that's the prison ship. I wonder if I could poke around on the ship before I attack it with a vet. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. I don't know if I'm attacking it, or if I'm just stealthing on there to break out her friend who's a prisoner. Hello? Syndicate muscle. Doesn't have much in the way of muscle. Never mind. Oh, damn. Yeah. I will tell him that if he enjoys Fallout 4 and he's like got that vibe of wanting to play it, but he doesn't want to play that again. Yeah, Fallout London is well worth playing. I would make an argument that it's generally better than Fallout 4. But yeah, so I guess you're still recovering from that surgery there, casual. I hope it went all well, and hope you're better soon, buddy. Oh, dear me. Right, okay, what we got in here? Is this going to be hooligans in here? Yeah. Mm-hmm. What the? You imagine there's a random person walking around.
Who's out there?
Cut the shit. Get someone there.
These guys.
What?
You guys got me stirred up over nothing. Someone there.
Over nothing. Here's gunfire downstairs. Over nothing.
Shit's got ambush written all over it.
How can I ambush you in your own place? Numpties.
You're dead.
Yeah, the dialogue's not the best. Sometimes. I'll go up another floor.
Come on, tough guy. Come on.
Oh my god. Get up on my grill there, buddy. It scared me.
Who's there?
Some sort of foot bone just hanging around.
Everything's starting to sound like.
Oh, damn. Yeah. No worries, no worries. Look after yourself, casual. Yeah, get some rest. He sounds like he's not doing too bad, all things considered. Not save. So I guess it's maze. It is. Are you mint? No, then fuck off. Okay. I don't really care what these guys have to say. Was this the bosses? Bedroom. Yeah, seems like it might be. Yeah, this was the guy. Dead buddy. What are you doing in my room? I'm taking your stuff and also going to kill you.
Sure, you saw something. Why don't you just die? Hearing shit.
raiders. What are they like?
Someone there.
Easy.
This is bollocks.
Just give up.
Someone there.
Okay, we're on. Let's stay on the top floor for a minute. Look around at everything.
Stubborn, I'll give you that.
Stubborn. I mean, I'm just trying to survive, buddy. Just like you. Alright, let's get rid of those rads when I hurt a little bit. So I'll do a milk. A milk. Pasteurized milk. Nom nom nom. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Bathroom mirrors cabinets, they always seem to have something interesting. Oh my god. Oh. Oh dear, that's not tidy, is it? So they've got the head on a hook, swinging for effect, but the body they've attached to it, they've just placed in midair, so now it's not even consistent. It's like they should have just left the head and not the body there if they could not attach the body to that. I don't know. Again, it's things like that. It's you've put so much love and attention and care into your game, but then you decide you don't actually want to, you know, tidy it up and polish it. You know, make it actually what it should be. I don't know. Okay, let's go back down to the next floor. There's like at least 2 ways to drop down from the floor above, but let's just go down the stairs first. Probably getting close to the point where I can actually just craft a load of ammo. I guess I just need to choose which ammo type I want to put all my fertilizer and lead and whatnot into.
Going down.
Doesn't seem to be much of anything going on here.
Floor.
Oh, itchy nose for some reason. He's just hanging around. Oh, that's one way of putting it. So wacky that they feel the need to do that. I understand, like, you know, like back in the day, you know, savages and, you know, barbarian types and stuff. You know, it makes sense to, when you like live in a society where everything's warfare and you need to intimidate your enemies. You will cut up your you know, people you killed and display their body parts at your gates, kind of to like scare off potential enemies. They go, oh, fucking look at these psychos. We don't want to fuck with these guys. right? That's the point of it. That's the purpose of it. But in your own base, just hanging up dead bodies and spiking heads and spiking corpses and stuff. What are you doing at that point? That's going to be stanky. That's not going to be good for anybody. Oh, this is the beginning. Okay, so that's all of that location. And it's done. Moving on. Yo, Kuma. How you doing, buddy? Now, I want to poke around this prison ship, and before I speak to a vet, I don't know if that's an option. Ugh, oh my god. Let's do a save just so in case I don't fuck this up. I mean, it's not that much of a big thing, is it? So.
I feel like a Yeti shut in my head.
Wow.
Why the fuck did you make me drink 4 zombies? 1 zombie is too many.
Nobody made you do anything, I don't think, bro. Yeah, a Yeti. Why they don't even have that as a thing? I don't know. Where's this tunnel go? Oh, there's another tunnel underneath. Okay. No point really going that way. Right, I mean... Okay, it's inaccessible.
May not look like much, but in a tough spot, absolute monster.
Are you simple, mate?
Oh, are you? Right, okay, so you can't get into it until you're on the quest. Okay. Oh, it's just the public execution.
Have you been to a Le Pub? Nah. It's members
Pub.
only. The password's Trevor Nelson.
What's this? I don't care. Nobody cares. All police station report. Nobody cares about that. By the way. Okay. All right. So the question doesn't even trigger until you actually speak to her. That's fair.
Oh, hello, stranger. How wonderful to meet you. Lovely day, isn't it?
Perception. Yvette, why are you talking to me like this? It's me. Yeah, of course she's trying to be subtle. Oh, so you go explorer. I'm exploring on this pleasant day. How are you managing?
I'm tip-top, thanks for asking. What brings you here, then?
One of our old friends sent me, wanted to make sure you're all right. Oh, you know, want to see the execution. Death to the traitors, right? The sights and sounds of Millwall. Just to take a second to breathe it in. What a place. Yeah, I guess, yeah, okay. I mean, obviously, maybe she just wanted to say that. Although, I don't think anything matters what I'll say here. Yo, Metapod, how you doing, buddy? I'm going to say the silly response, I guess.
Yes, truly a scratch off the old bucket list. Congrats. Anyway, I'm actually very busy at the moment, so unless there's anything else...
I think you should maybe come back home with me or something. Just say I'd like to help.
Help with what? I don't know what you mean, stranger. Wait for it. Wait for it. And we're clear. Finally, that bloody guard moved out of earshot. We can drop the charade. Do you have any idea the amount of danger you put us in just now? Never mind.
Not
there's
that
no
much.
time.
Not
I'm actually
that
glad
much
you're here.
of it.
I was just about to sneak into where they're holding Uma and try and break her out. But it's a suicide mission without a proper distraction.
Oh. You seem like more like the distraction type. Let me go in and break her out. Yeah. What kind of distraction are you talking about? Wait a minute. Let's gonna have to start from the beginning. Yeah, I don't mind which of us does the distraction.
I don't know. The kind where all the guards are paying attention to you and not me, and the prisoner's sneaking out the back door. Use your imagination.
How about you do it? I think I can do that. I don't know what I want to do. Just fire my gun in the air.
Sounds good.
Just throw
Bye.
fire my rocket launcher. Kill or distract the guards. All right, so I guess she goes up this step.
Ah, sorry. I've still got 2 hours left on the shift.
No, I guess, yeah, I don't know how she gets stuff here. Why this is marked, I don't know. I'm going to do some of this.
Hey.
Oh. That made them all enemies. As you said it would, Heather. I'm good, Mal. I'm good. You're teaching yourself Chinese. Damn. Right.
Just a scratch.
Right.
Who do you think you're messing with,
Well, I guess I'm enemies with the Syndicate for now. Lol.
Shut it,
How did you break her out? Just magicked her out somehow. I don't know if she went in. No, I can go in there now, can I? Anyway, so she got a friend out, so that means I then need to go and meet at a random safe house of theirs, over that way. Okay. I can do that. I don't want to be killing random people, really, but the game demands that I do. I guess I'll have a look in here. But yeah, good on you, mate. I respect it. Is that Cantonese as opposed to Mandarin? I assume. No, there's not really anything here. Oh, there's a random dead guy. Okay, I guess I'm not really supposed to be in here. I'll do this anyway. I think this might just be a single room. You're learning Mandarin? Oh my god. Well. Yeah, it's hard. Well, if anyone can do it, Mel, I believe it is you. Yeah, it's just a bunch of junk that nobody cares about. Okay. Alright, we're leaving. Okay, she was being held in there, so she wasn't even held on the ship. Of all places. Whatever. Whatever. Ooh, are you excited for Christmas now? You prepared? I know you and your husband, you do decorations and stuff, right? Must still be done by now. It's probably done weeks ago, I expect. Okay. So we broke her out. So I don't know if I can just never get onto that ship necessarily, or I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, we'll fast travel over to Greenwich Station because that seems to be the closest location. And again, this is probably one of those things that Jargonaut was telling us about yesterday. There's locations in the game that just don't even exist. on your map that you can even find or let alone access until you're at certain points in the quest. And it seems like this safe house we're going to may actually be one of them as well, which you know, again, is mixed feelings about that. I'm not against things being closed off from you, but I think there's a better way to do it than just not things just not existing in the world until, I don't know, in an open world game. It's just me. Because we've been all around all over here. So wherever we're about to go to, definitely would have been some place we would have found. But it didn't exist until now. But I'm not sure how I'm exactly getting over there, to be honest. Come through this shit? Probably not. No. Okay, I'm just going around the block. Okay. I'm trying to complicate things. Oh, they might have been quicker to go around the other way around the block. Never mind, we're here now. Yeah, this building right here. Smoking lounge. Oh, okay. So it might have been here. So yeah, okay. So it's not even actually a location marked on the map. So that explains why you haven't even found it. You're extra early. What constitutes as extra early?
How are you alive right
Smoked gammon on the grill. Ooh.
now? And in relatively fine form at that. Unbelievable. I
I'm
can't
the
believe
angel
we
of
actually
death.
pulled it off. You really ripped those syndicate bastards to shreds, lab rat. That was incredible. Where'd you learn to fight like that?
Oh, you know, the past 3 months just running around the city, killing everybody in sight.
I've got to be honest, I was not thrilled to see you when you first showed up. But
Wow.
I'll be damned if you didn't save the day. Thank you.
No worries. No worries about happy to help. Anything to piss off the dogs. I only did it because Blind Nelson asked me to. Sorry, I had no idea what you're talking about back there. I'm still confused if I'm being honest. I say we're happy to help, because I guess we're happy to help her, even though we're going to switch to the other side.
Well, it's very much appreciated. I'm sure
worries.
Blind Nelson and Gaunt will feel the same way.
Sebastian.
Good to hear your voice, Gaunt. And
No,
thanks
it's
to
not.
our trusty lab rat here, me and Uma are alive and kicking. Over.
Oh, it's not gone. It's Johnny. Christ, it's good to hear your voice too. You guys shouldn't have run off like that. Gone one best pleased.
He's a
Threw
bit
a chair at Nelson, he did.
Did he? Well, I mean, Nelson deserves
they're
it.
right here beside me. Over.
Oi, lab rat. Nice work out there today. I think I speak for everyone on this end of the microphone when I say you finally proved yourself loyal to our little family.
I don't care.
I better come back to see what Gaunt has to say, though. Better get your bums back to the Swan when the heat dies down. Over and out. Over.
Whatever. Matey. I don't particularly like any of them, which is arguably a problem. Well started. Welcome to the Vagabonds. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Now we know that Blind Nelson is actually working for the enemy. And here's the thing, I want to work for them as well, because as a gang, I think they're better. But damn. Early November? Or like, kind of what, the 10th of November? So you're going to basically have the Christmas tree and the decorations up for like maybe 6 weeks leading up to Christmas. I'm not here to judge. For me, I prefer no Christmas decorations. And if they do exist in some capacity somewhere, the less I see them, the better. That's just me.
Thank you.
Sean, how you doing? Sean, are you well? I hope you're good. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, my dear. That's incredible. I don't know what's going on with my alerts and all that shit. But I don't know. I need to look at that. Or not, as the case may be. But Sean, are you well? I hope you are. And yes, I mean, yeah. or maybe just that's it. That's what it looks like when they win as well. I don't know.
More bodies.
So nice and busy. Yeah, no doubt. But surely you got some time off around Christmas, surely. Surely, Sean.
It's getting shite done.
I hope so. You got anything planned for Christmas? For myself, I don't know where Christmas has come from. The second half of this year has just been... It's been very strange to me. Disorientating, almost. I feel like I'm still waiting for the summer to kick in. And now... Here we are. 2024 is almost done. Excuse me. Oh, checking on Egbert. Oh, yeah, Egbert. He's a guy who... Lol. He's a guy who employed me to get eggs. Sorry. Raggedy cuticles. But he didn't have any money at the time. And he apologized and he was like, look, I'm legit. I'm not being a dick here. Come and meet me later and I'll give you your money. So I guess I didn't really have any choice in the matter at that point. But I assume it's legit. I don't think so the organization he works for, Camelot, they're all about honor and loyalty and stuff. So I assume that he's going to be legit. So, but, you know, it may be like some kind of weird switcheroo where he's like, haha, guy with the eggs, I'm going to take your stuff. And we may have to kill him. I don't know. But let's quickly gonna nip that in the bud. We'll move on. Oh. Well, surely you're not doing that on Christmas Day, Sean. Surely you're giving yourself a day off. Surely. Or are you trying to get it done, all done and finished, so then you can actually have Christmas Day and Boxing Day off? That'd be nice. But you get time off after the 27th until the new year rolls around. At least. What we got here? That doesn't look good. Oh, it's a Raja. I want to kill him. There we are. Sorry, Raja. Okay, it's put us at the north end of this pond, doesn't it? Okay, let's work our way around. Egbert, where are you, buddy? I believe you're legit, bro. I'll be very upset if you decide to betray me for the sake of a couple of eggs. Oh, this is buddy. He's got a little mitten, look.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, of course.
Words cannot express my gratitude. Here, meet Shelley.
Shelley?
She's heard all about you.
Actually. Nice to meet you, Shelley. Happy sound.
Isn't she wonderful? She's the best pet anyone could ask for. I get pretty bored out here on my own sometimes, but now I have something to keep me company. Just before I was about to crack it open into the frying pan, one of those eggs you gave me hatched. She took an instant liking to me.
Okay.
And there I was thinking you were just bringing me my lunch.
No. That's great. That's excellent. Oh my days. course. Yeah, still work, but yeah, work for yourself. Yeah. Well, fair enough, Sean. Yeah, and I respect that. And maybe you and I are more similar in that regard. Of we're just like, oh, Christmas Day, whatever. You know, whereas other people are a bit more excited about the whole thing. We're just like, oh, it's just another day. It doesn't matter what number it is. Yeah, I respect that. There you go. Okay, cool. So yeah, so you just got to power through, you know, this next week. And then you'll get a bit of time off for a bit. Okay, that's cool. I'm happy for you, but you said you'd pay me. Look, I just came here to get paid. Yeah, okay, let's get to the point, but also be nice about it.
Of course. I swore on my honor that you would receive compensation, and so you shall. I do, however, have one more request for you.
Wow.
Shelley's rather fussy, you see. I tried feeding her randstag, steaks, all kinds of stuff. She wouldn't have it.
You tried feeding her
The only
steak?
thing she likes is that Prilla Dog chum mystery meat flavour.
That's human
I
beings.
only had half a can left to give her. I can't leave my post for a few weeks, so if you can get me enough cans to tide her over, on my honour, I will once again make it worth your while.
Okay. That's fine, but you still haven't given me the payment for the first thing you've asked me to do. Now he's like, do something else for me. This guy, okay. I mean, I guess I don't get a marker for that, so I guess I'll just go to the predator. Oh, I do have a marker. Okay. So the predator, that's where I would have gone anyway, the dog food factory. Because I know they just sell all the different types, so... Yo, Wolf, how you doing, buddy? Oh, my days. My back has been all sorts of messed up recently. Not the shoulder thing I had last week. That, basically, I can't feel that anymore. My lower back has been a bit weird for the past month or so. Like, I've always had issues with it, but for years, but it's like, it comes and goes in its severity. It's very strange. I've had a few moments over the past week or so where I'll stand up and like I feel like I'm about to like my lower back turns to jelly and I'm about to like fall over or something. Fucking honest. I can only assume it. Because I don't feel like my posture when I'm sat here is too bad, but I sit all the time. But then again, a lot of people sit down a lot all the time. And they don't necessarily have, like, an actual physical issue. I don't know. I don't know what it is. That is one thing I want to do once I've, you know, shut down the stream, so to speak, is, Okay, it's pointing to... I can't just buy some. It's pointing to a specific place I've got to go. Okay. It's, try and, you know, do a bit more exercise. Rather than the, like, once a week at most that I've been on for a good while now. Like, not like necessarily pick it up as a schedule, but literally for, like, a week or two. Just, you know, try and work out most days, if not every day. Going back down into, like, the basement area. Seems like it, right? We went for that with the quest we did now. I don't remember exactly where that was. Not here. That's the break room. I guess I could just steal some from somewhere. Yeah. Was it here? No. Oh, you know what? I'm sure it was through there. I no longer have the key. Oh no, here it was. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had a key card for that. I wonder if I've stashed that key card when I should have kept it. I think that's how you get down there. Why don't I just buy some? I wonder if that's just directing me to where I can pick some up, but Surely I can just buy some.
How can I help you? Take a look.
No, she doesn't have the mystery meat for sale.
Until next time.
Because I did have a quest involved with, like, shutting down the... Shut up, buddy. Shutting down the, like, the mystery meat operation. So maybe they just don't have anymore. I'm not fucking eating dog food. Long live our noble queen. Shut up, bro. Shit. I think, yeah, I'm supposed to go down through here, right? Not there. Yeah, through there. I think I'm gonna have to underground facility card. I may have stashed that key card thinking I didn't need it anymore. Or it's just kind of like locked itself now that the quest is over, so to speak. I wonder. Not that this really matters if we don't do this. And I could just stumble across some somewhere. But it's just curious, it's given me an actual quest marker of where to go and what to do. God, now I'm fucking lost. I'm gonna get out of here now. Bruh. Yeah, I'm looking for the specific meat. I'm not worried about the ammo. Heather would... Or, I've got more than enough ammo for the rest of the playthrough and the next playthrough. Not too worried about that. Oh, it's this way, isn't it? Dang it. I'll go back and see if I have that key card. Of course, it might be that the previous quest where I shut down that operation means that area's like kind of locked off and blocked off. We can't go there, and this is just like a leftover Borky quest. I wonder if you dealt with things in a different manner. I don't mind. I could just hunt around there, so I can find it. But I wonder if the mystery meat's even there anymore because of me shutting it down. Whether it's like that quest has like removed it all from that location, or maybe it's removed it all from the game. I would hope not. Right. I wonder. Oh, this is stealing. Surely that's from the Tommies, right? Let me go and see if I've got the key card for that security door, and I've stashed it because I felt like I probably would not be needing it. Scroll through a load of shit. Yeah, Fallout games need a much better inventory system. Much better. Electrical division ID card. Well, that's not that, is it? Security level ID cards. That's not the one we want. There's something else for sure. Yeah, I'm not even seeing it. You know what? I guess I'm just gonna not worry about it and just keep an eye out for a mystery meat. Then again, it's so curious that it's giving me an actual quest marker. So I can't tell whether the game wants me to get that one that is marked specifically, and it won't matter if I find another random one, or whether the game's it's both. Like the game is just trying to be helpful. It's like, we need you to get this random item, but we know that you as a player will find it annoying to just have to look for something. So we'll give you a marker of where one is, but you don't have to get that one. It could go either way. But yeah, I don't know. I've got this vibe that ha 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 ha, Heather, what would I do without you? Yeah, now if anyone, he's more likely to have what some than these guys would, right? The dome, you say? Oh, let's have a look. Is it up top or is it in the market? And this would definitely be excuse me, test the barometer of whether that item even exists in the game anymore, right? Now shut down that operation that was making it in the first place. Because if this guy out here doesn't have it for sale, that's kind of an issue. His name is Chunk. Okay, it's appropriate. And he's in the market. Okay. I know this because there's a couple of traders up here, isn't there? Like the bar. Bro, you can't just get in my way like that. I did on time. Oh, it's only 5:30. Cool. Awesome. I'll probably do like another hour or so before I make a drink. Oh. Aha! This looks, yeah, chunk-a-lunk. Chunk-a-lunk.
Take a look.
Chunk-a-lunk, the dog food trader, does not have the mystery meat. Yo, ramen. How you doing today, buddy?
Until next.
Yeah, I don't know then. He's not got someone on the side there I can steal. Meaty chunks, cat, beef. Yeah, I don't know then. I think I'm just gonna forget about it. I think that's the best I can do at this point. For one day. Yeah, no, I'll go first. People constantly getting in my way. Oh, Jesus. Seems like it, Heather, right? I wonder how much of this weirdness of it is related. It could be that it's slightly balked in the sense of... Oh, can I fast travel for a minute? Oh, okay. It could be that it's slightly balked in the sense that because I've already done that other quest that kind of relates to that. You know, I did that whole thing where they knew that the mystery meat thing was going on, which was just human beings. Yeah, it's for Thames Haven, wasn't it? And I shut the operation down. And he was like, "Oh no, we're not making this anymore." I even turned the machine off and fucked it up, I think. So I wonder if doing that has kind of made it so that item doesn't even exist in the game anymore. And maybe that marker is essentially directing me down to the basement to reactivate the machine or something so it exists again. I don't know. And there's a good possibility that they would, the devs would almost assume that you may stumble across that quest before you would do the, you know, the way round we've done it. Regardless, it shouldn't matter. And I think it's just kind of like an oversight in the questing. Well, that's what my instinct is telling me. So, you know, as it's just a random miscellaneous, I'm not gonna sweat it. We'll just keep doing what we've done. Yeah, you know what? I forgot, Heather. I forgot to look up the TARDISes. There's 2 more. I've no idea which ones they are. I didn't look at the video yet. Never mind, eh? I mean, unless it's like something really wacky and you get to meet Doctor Who or something. I'm not honestly too concerned about it. Alright, she made it back
Need
safe.
help?
I don't, actually.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Here is this fucking dickhead.
Well, well, our little wayfarer has returned. You're looking in a lot better nick than when I've been paying mind to what you've been up to round here. Seems you're not a bad sort, me old mucker. So listen,
like you,
I got an opportunity for you. You can keep on doing odd jobs for us, help out here and there for a few tickets, or you can step up to the big game. I'm offering you the chance to join the ranks of the vagabonds.
I was told by, what's his face, that I was basically already a part of your gang. Whatever.
Join our family proper. Your blood becomes our blood. Our fate becomes your fate. What do you say?
Yeah, I mean... that's not something I necessarily want to do, but yeah, what's the fate of the vagabonds then?
In a word, revenge. We've been at war with the fucking Isle of Dogs syndicate for 10 years. And for too much of that, we've been on the back foot. We need to switch things up. Take the war to them and win it. Win it for good.
Charisma 6, oh. And after every ounce of blood is spilled and every vengeful cup drained dry.
Getting heavy, aren't we? Well, all I have to say is that's a bloody cup I want to savour every drop from.
Wow, you psycho.
I'll suck the maggots from the filthy dog's flesh if I have to.
Yummy. Charisma 9. Come on, Gaunt. Surely there's more you hope for than revenge. Yeah, it's a good point, right? This revenge, though, that he's speaking of, it's personal. It's just him. Interesting, these dialogue options that it's give me the charisma check because I can meet it, but it's not give me other options because I meet the charisma threshold. The game's like, oh, this is obviously the answer you want. Like, it's not giving me a choice. That's kind of curious. Yeah, his revenge is personal. I don't know that everyone in the Vagabonds really wants to go down this path of destruction, potential destruction, but he does. But look, we've got a point here in that let's assume that you get your bloody revenge, Gorn, and we kill every single last member of the Isle of Dogs Syndicate. They don't exist anymore. They're gone. You got your revenge, and it's no more hassles. Then what? What happens then? Have you thought about that? And if you haven't, don't you think you should? Right? I don't know. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'll say this.
My old man used to talk about consolidating the boroughs, working together to stand up to the gentry, building a free London. He was a dreamer, my father.
And I hate
but
dreamers.
That dream died when the Syndicate took his life away. More to hope for than revenge. It's all I fucking live for.
Wow. But by that admission though, you're basically saying that that's the only thing. So you're saying what? So what you're saying, Sebastian, that if and after you get your revenge, you're like, oh, I've got nothing to live for. I'm just gonna kill myself. I'm just gonna kill myself right now. Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying that you're at the point where revenge is all you care about, so you actually don't want to really win? You want to just keep this weird war going forever, just to satisfy your, just to give you a reason to live. Or are you saying that you can't? You're kind of almost unconsciously looking at the reality of the situation, where you're like, we can't beat these guys, so we just let's just take us all out in a blazing, you know, glory, like just finish. We'll just go, or, you know, some kind of like suicide war where, you know, I don't know, I don't like him. Why do you want me to join?
Truth be told, I'm not sure of you myself.
Whoa!
But blind Nelson says he smells something special about you.
Oh, I smell
and
special.
I'd be fucking balmy to ignore his nous. I've got me some big plans coming up.
Yeah,
and
sure.
if you've got the right skills, you could play a big part in them.
And what's in it for me?
Weapons, armor, support.
I don't need any
a
of
bit
that.
of status in the streets,
I don't
and
need that.
protection if you're ever in a corner.
I don't need
Us
that.
vagabonds look after our own.
No, you don't.
No, we ain't.
No, you don't, you fucking liar. This guy, I want to punch him so bad.
Ain't the only gang about. But unlike the rest, we ain't leeches. We ain't lording it over others. And we ain't fucking lunatics.
You kind of
You
are.
want to be
You
someone's pawn, go somewhere else. You want to be part of a real community? This is the place to be.
Shut up. So if I say this, I think I'll stay a free agent for now. Does the quest just still remain on him? And you'd be like, oh, come back and speak to me when you're ready to commit.
Fair enough. You play your own game. If you want to reconsider, then come back to me. Just try not to end up on the wrong side of us. Won't be good for your health.
Lol. Right, okay. So I have to at least initially commit to joining.
You're right. If you
Yeah,
hang
I'm right,
around,
Nelson.
wouldn't hurt none.
Sniffing me.
We need hello again.
Yeah,
you
so I guess
reconsidered my offer.
at some point, so I join them, and then at some point, Nelson will approach us and be like, actually, buddy, you want a counter offer from my actual boss? And then that's my opportunity to I commit one way or another. I'm assuming that's how it's going to go. Oh, that's quite cool, Heather. But yeah, these guys, it's just funny. And there's, I guess in the Fallout game, or Bethesda game, there's no real way around it. But like Sebastian is talking to me like I'm still level 6, and I'm like, bro, I'm almost level 66. We'll give you some weapons and armor. He says to the guy who's got the best, more of, and the best weapons and armor in the entire world. He's like, you want to just take a look at me, bro? You see these 8 firearms I have in my pocket that are the best firearms in the world? No? You don't want to look at that? Okay, there's no way around it, I guess. Okay, we're interested.
Glad your gun's on our side.
It's really not.
That's what I like to hear.
I want to betray him as well.
But now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I still have a task for you before you join proper.
How many fucking tasks do I have to do before I join proper?
We're on a war footing, and every new recruit has to prove their value for the effort. You want to join the Vagabonds, you gotta show your loyalty and your worth. The job is straightforward. Put down a dog and bring me its collar. Not just any...
Can't you just... Oh, not just any dog, okay. I was going to say, could you not just ask a vet that I just murdered 8 of them?
Dog, though. I want the blood of a Syndicate Enforcer captain, and I want its lapel pin in my hand as proof of the deed. Do that and you'll truly be one of us. Speak to Nelson for more info.
Don't want to be one of you.
The other lieutenants can kit you out with some gear.
My mother wanted me to be a farmer, but I get my hands dirty in other ways.
All right, lab rat.
What can I do for
You're gonna give me something, apparently. Gaunt wants to kill some of the captain and said you could give me some gear to help.
Gaunt wants more filler blood, eh? Time to kill us some more doggies. Ah, well. If that's your job, then I can help you live through it, I hope. If you're planning a straight fight, then I can give you some armor. But if you want to be all tactical like, then you can't go wrong with some well-timed grenades.
Charisma check. Okay. Oh, so he's offering me armor or grenades. But you want me to? Well, you want more bloodshed. You don't want more bloodshed.
You ever stop to wonder where it ends?
Yes.
They kill us.
See, Johnny's thinking about it.
Ah, never mind. Probably just a shrapnel talking. No. Now, what gear were you after?
I don't need either. I'll take the grenades, I guess.
Good choice, good choice. Here you are, matey. More bodies getting shite done never hurt anything.
How you doing, mate?
Oh, odd jobs. I wonder if they've got odd jobs for me to do as well. Anyway, going for a spot of dog hunting.
Hey, no trouble. I had fresh deliveries of chems and medicines today. Which would you rather have your mitts on?
I don't really use chem, so I'll take.
Here you go, mate.
Stimpaks, I guess. 3. Okay. Let me speak to them about the odd jobs as well, I guess. Any odd jobs?
Well, if you're out and about, then can you get me some decent booze? I've not been able to venture out lately. I'm getting sick of all what's down the bar.
Wow. Anything particular?
Any new brew would set me right as rain. If I had it my way, you wouldn't dare show your face
bring
here.
him a gin cocktail.
All right, lab rat. What can I do for you?
You got any jobs?
Since you ask, I could do with someone fetching something personal down Millwall way. I used to go to St Edmund's Church there, and the old songs have been on my mind lately. Fancy popping along and nabbing a hymn book from there?
Okay.
Champion.
Random. Oh, okay. These are part of the main quest. Okay. For us to be to Nelson there.
Watch your back, because I can see exactly where my knife would fit.
Imagine saying that to someone and expecting them to be like chill with you at that point.
What you after?
You got Anthony. I'm on a mission to kill the Syndicate captain. Go on, so
Sure, I guess you need the right weapon for the job. You fancy a shooter or a slicer?
And I'm really not gonna use a melee weapon. I guess I'll take a gun.
Right,
I
here
won't
you
need
go.
the gun either. It'd be shit, wouldn't it?
Mind your P's and Q's, or you'll mind
Wow,
my
he
bullets.
gave me a terrible, terrible, shitty gun.
What you after?
Any other
Lead.
jobs? Oh no, I need lead.
Yeah, lead. Heavy stuff. Need it for making more ammo? Go get me some.
I could get that lead on the lead then. All right.
Good sport.
Okay, how much does he want? Just 4 pieces, 4 units. Okay. I think that's everything, isn't it? Okay. So I guess probably want to do these before I speak to Nelson, maybe? Or maybe not, I don't know. This seem weird, right? Yeah, gin cocktail, is that something I can make? Johnny needs a hymn book, that's up Millwall, right? And Anthony wants 4 units of lead. Well, I can I'll spare those for sure.
With us in charge, things would be nicer. For us, of course, but for Blighty too.
I don't know if that's true, actually. But Nelson.
Hello, young plum.
Alright, old melon. Go on, assess me kill soon. Give me.
Help? I can't help with that. Can't even see enough to help you. Ha ha! You got to do this on your own. No hand-holding.
Obviously.
But I'll give you a bit of background so you know what you're in for. The Syndicate has an enforcement division known by locals as the Sniffers. Their whole job is to keep the peace, as they call it, meaning meting out a bit of the old ultra-violence against anything they consider subversive. Pretty cruel bunch by all accounts. They tend to wander around in small groups round Millwall, looking for trouble. You'll find a few round Tower Hamlets and the Dome too. Each group has a captain, and they're usually smart and tough. You want to get that pin off their collar, you got to be smarter and tougher. And they ain't the complacent type, so don't expect no shortcuts here. Like I said, no hand-holding on this one. You're on your own, I'm afraid. Do please try not to die.
Lol.
Graveyard shift again for me.
Sure
Sick of it.
Okay. Oh, do they take my they take my guns away or something, Heather? Oh, you mean they take all my weapons away? I have to punch some people. I suppose I can go pick a melee weapon. I've got enough of them. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's here, isn't it? Usually fast travel right in there, don't we? Right, at the end of the... Alright, not at the end of this quest, but just at the end of the game. Okay, well, maybe I'll just get into the habit of carrying a melee weapon with me then, just in case. I mean, I've still got St. Catherine's sword on me, so that should be fine, right? Right, okay, junk. That's 4 units of lead. I'll get to it. Oh. Oh, okay. So I just get given a weapon. This is regardless which way we go. This one, no utility. And a drug? Healing? Is the gin cocktail just literally an actual specific... Let me get the tea station. No, it's just literally tea. A specific thing we find around? It doesn't just mean he wants a bottle of gin. I don't really know. I don't actually have any specific... Oh, I do have a marker there. Oh, that's for the, that's to find the hymn book for Johnny. So when you say perks, you mean perks for melee weapons or perks for punching, Heather? So I think my strength is pretty good. And then the next question is, if I don't, what's the consequence? I'm stuck in a fight I can't win. Okay. I don't really need to worry about toughness. We're tough as all bloody hell. That's not really too much of an issue. But yeah, what you putting perks into melee just for one fight? This is like, so basically, it's the final boss of the game. You have to fight with a melee weapon, which is some piece of shit that you're given. That sounds a bit bullshit. Honestly, I'm not too keen on that as an idea, but whatever. Yeah, because they shouldn't really be putting you in a situation where you can't... It's like, and now you're in the final boss of the game, but because you didn't level up your character appropriately, you cannot defeat it. You're like, oh. That's kind of gross. Kind of gross. Never mind. We'll see.
Just move along.
Who are you guys? Just move along, or we'll die instead. Yeah, gin cocktail. Jedi killer, how you doing there? What's going on? Yeah, I might just wing it, Heather. I'm sure I'll manage it regardless. And if I can't, I'll be very annoyed with the game. But we'll see. Just like, let me have a look. What could we actually... So it'd be, I guess it'd be, yeah, it'd be big league is what you're referring to, essentially. 20% more damage with, you know, with melee weapons. Right? So, I mean, unless I'm going to put 5 perks into that, I don't know if we're even going to level up that much in the whole game. Right? We got, like, only a few levels left in us, I would imagine. Or, of course, then you've got the Iron Fist, which is just, you know, same thing, but just with your fist. And it has other benefits as well, but my point being, I can't imagine the situation would call for us having an extra 20 or even 40 or even 60% more damage on a required weapon type. All that says to me is that will just speed it up, right? So, if we're in a situation where you're forced to use a particular weapon, and I do very low damage with that weapon, and I could have taken a few perks to do like 50, 60% more damage, well, what's the consequence of those two options? The only consequence, of course, is the fight will take a little bit longer. Right? You know, so... And if it's a grind fest, we're dealing with some bullet... Well, say bullet sponge. Melee sponge, I guess. That takes like 10 minutes to punch to death. Well, even if I took those perks, all that does really mean is it'll take 5 minutes to punch it to death rather than 10 minutes to punch it to death. Which in the scheme of things, 5 minutes, we're already 120 hours into this game, so it's like, it might seem janky and bullshit as we're doing it, but I don't know that it makes that much difference. Ooh. But yeah, how you doing, Jedi Killer? You well? Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong, Heather. I'm just saying that whatever happens, I'm sure it won't be that much of an issue. I'm sure we'll be able to deal with it. Now, is it over here? That's not the door I went through. Came in, was it? No, it's here. That's one called the Brass Nail, but it's not marked. Which is obviously a pub. Right. Is it over here, this way? Which direction did I come out from this? I'm such an idiot. My direction sense is not good. No, I definitely came from this direction, didn't I? I didn't run all the way down there. Oh, it is here. Dickhead. Yeah, I'm stood here looking at it. Like, I'm sure I've been in here. But just because, for some reason, because it's not marked and it's clearly a pub. Let me just remind myself. Put some points into strength, you think, at least. I could do that, because I wouldn't be against that. And now, with all our buffs and everything, I think our strength is pretty good. Okay, it's a plus... Yeah, okay, it's standard 5 plus 2. Okay, yeah, so it's room for improvement, for sure. Oh, wait, no, this is... Oh, of course, this was the prostitutes, wasn't it? Okay. The Brass Nail. I see. Anyway. You're doing well, are you, Jedi? Excellent. Yeah, I could definitely put some points into strength. That would not hurt us in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, what's this new Star Wars series then? I can't keep up with Star Wars anymore. I mean, I was never up on it anyway, but It's just like they're just like every 10 minutes there's like a new movie, and then there's a TV show, then there's a video game, and there's this, and then there's that, and it's like I didn't even know what was going on in the first place, but now now I'm clueless. Right, okay, so I need to, so for the main section of this, finding the enforcer, I just have to wander around till I find one of them. Apparently. I guess I'll run up to their territory. I guess I'm already in their territory actually, but I guess I'll head up to Canada Square. Oh, this is their fucking prison ship here. There we go. Is there an enforcer? No. I guess I'm enemies with them now. Okay, let's put a point in nurse strength. Okay. So I've got, yeah, so it's not just these random guys walking around, is it? It's got to be one of their tough guys. Very unspecific. Now, can I just walk in here? No, still cannot. Okay, that's fine. Look at these guys. They're trying to come at me with knives. Oh, bless them. I guess there's going to be a bunch of them up here. Veteran mercs. These are mercs. These are just guys who work for them. Oh. Right. You just have to sit down. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is not the muscle. It's not the mercenaries. Ah, I guess I've just got to wander around till we find the right one. This guy? Oh, Sam. Who are you, Sam? Let's speak to you, mate. Doesn't want to speak to us. Okay, that's fine. Right, any of these guys. Pup, grunt, veteran mercenary. That's what these guys either. Where's my... There we go.
Never mind.
I would mind if I was you. Oh, I forgot you have to reload every fucking time.
You hear something? Funny bugger, is it?
Funny bugger. Yeah, sure. Let's say that. Oh. You shoot me, buddy? Yeah. Oh, you're there. Okay. That's fine. Hiding about a fence ain't gonna help you, mate. Okay. Now, I don't think a single one of them was who we're looking for. I don't think so, at least. which is, I mean, is what it is, right? This one? Not exactly what I'm looking for. I'll get over there, aren't I? I don't know. Now, yeah, I was told near the dome as well, so maybe I'll just go wander around near the dome. I'm sure that's somewhere else that Nelson said. Ah, unless he means up near the Syndicate factory. Yeah, there's loads of Syndicate wandering around up here, wasn't there? But that's like 2 random groups I've seen, and there wasn't the guy we're looking for, apparently. Interesting. Oh! Panic.
What?
Right? Oh, hello.
Boy, you're riling me now, sunshine.
Riling, yeah? We're not started. Not got started yet.
You're pathetic.
Am I? Yeah, I remember coming over here when we passed through previously. But, yeah, these, enforcer guys. Oh, like right outside Canada Square. You think, Heather? I don't know where, these guys hanging around. The ammo manufacturing factory? I think that was the Syndicates, wasn't it? It wasn't really presented to us in any... Oh, here we go. Some more guys. Not you. Veteran mercenary. Yeah, I think... I'm not finding the guys we're supposed to be finding. I don't know. Okay, should we just try Canada Square and just let's see what's what. So look, there's like a special patrol of them, and if they were like unique, that's fine. But I would expect them to be like marked on the map. Unless that's the point. Blind Nelson's like, yeah, there's 3 special patrols. And here's roughly where they are. You gotta go find them. I wonder. Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't even look at them. Maybe they're really good.
You've got a slappable face.
Hey.
Where that? Where you at, Starco? Bastard.
Not
Well, this is certainly all of them.
We need to get the hell out of here.
This guy's sensible. That dice. Right, well, that was... I just killed a load of them. Let's me go around and see if any of them were the guy we're looking for, I guess. Oh, another one? Yeah, bro. There are not going to be any left of these syndicate guys by the time I've found them. Well, I'm supposed to be joining these guys at some point, right? Armoured syndicate outfit. Yeah, okay, we're not that. So I assume I get attacked if I just go in their base now, right? Dog food, meaty I was like, aha! No, meaty chunks, not mystery. Yeah, I don't know. Liver. Oh, oh. Okay. Bro just decided to vanish in front of me. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, they're either like, it says like they're pups, or just general dogs, or they're muscle, or they're mercenaries of various types. But I'm not seeing this like enforcer captain guy, whoever he's supposed to be. Enforcer captain is what it'd be called. Maybe I'll go back to Nelson and see what he said. I know he said near the dome, which maybe he means like they're around their factory, because the Isle of Dogs are not around the dome. But maybe for whatever reason, this quest is literally they are outside the dome. I don't imagine they would be, right? I'm gonna go back and speak to him again. I've got these two that I need to turn in. I don't know where this gin cocktail is, but. Storm in Bromley. See, if I was Sebastian, I would be just shoring up defense. I would not be going after revenge. But then again, look, maybe if my parents had been murdered by somebody, I would want bloody revenge as well. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Winston, you're gonna have to wait. Johnny.
All right, lab rat. What can I do for you?
It's your hymn book.
Well, fancy that. Blimey, not seen this in a while. Sure brings me back. Me nan used to clip me ears if I sneaked out of church. And now here I am, missing it. Well, I'm mighty grateful to you, mate. Here, have a few of me shrapnel specials as thanks.
Alright, cool. So they went to church, did they? Okay, random.
Hello, young plum.
Oh, Gaunt seems fixated on revenge. Do you know why?
You ain't heard? The Syndicate done in his mum and dad.
Yeah, I'd heard.
Happened about 10 years ago at what we call the Red Treaty. Was supposed to be a peace treaty. Gabriel Gaunt joining with Thomas Black to form a united front after driving out the Normans. But Black took the opportunity to take out the whole senior leadership of the Vagabonds, and out of the wreck he grabbed most of East London.
So where were you during the Red Treaty?
I was right there, standing next to Gabriel when they shanked him. Last thing I saw was him slumping to the ground whilst they grabbed his Mary. Last thing I saw. Then, instead of killing me, they plucked my eyes out. Said I would be the only witness, and that's all I could live for. A cruel one, that Black. Cruel and clever. He wanted me to live as a show of what happens when something gets in his way. Aye, and what a useful prop I've been since.
Wow, he's admitting to it. Okay. I wonder. Not... What happened to Sebastian?
They were only young, but he took over the gang as soon as news broke of what happened. It were hard at first, but we stuck by him and he's kept the gang going. I'm right proud of the lad, I'll tell you that. Gladly.
Okay, I guess I'll repeat this.
But I'll give you a bit of background so you know what you're in for. The Syndicate has an enforcement division. Their whole job is to keep the peace. Pretty cruel. They tend to wander around in small groups round Millwall, looking for trouble. You'll
Right,
find
Tower
a few around
Hamlets
Tower
and the
Hamlets
Dome.
and the Dome too.
We'll see
Each
about
group
that.
has a captain, and they're usually... You want to get that pin? Like I said.
Okay, Tower Hamlets, Millwall, or the Dome. He specifically says the Dome, doesn't he? Now... where was Tower Hamlets? Is it around here? I mean, you think it's got to be near the tower, right? That makes sense, right? There, Tower Hamlets docks. So, I mean... So I think I guess what he's really saying is that they could be here, because this is their central territory, or they could randomly spawn over here to the east, or they could randomly spawn over here to the west, I guess, is what he's getting at.
My mother wanted me to be a farmer, but I get my hands dirty in other ways.
Didn't your mum teach you better?
Nope, I didn't have a mum. Sorry, shut the fuck up. How dare you. Okay, let's give this lead to Anthony.
What you after?
Is lead.
Good. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Good sport. If you hang around, it wouldn't hurt none.
So I wonder
we
what
need the numbers.
Doing these will actually figure in to the quest. Maybe we get more XP at the end, or maybe there's like a bit of a fallout in the situation. No, no pun intended. Yes, gin cocktail. So seemingly we can't make a gin cocktail, apparently. Where can I usually find one of those? Unless it just means a bottle of gin. Surely not. I don't... Oh, okay. Suggesting going to the gin factory, which makes sense. Oh, under utility, 1 strawberry, 1 sugar, and 1 gin. Ah, okay. I didn't see it under there. Oh, it's because it's under cooking. For some reason, I went to the drugs because I was like, alcohol. No, it's cooking. I'll probably have what I need to go and make that. But otherwise, yeah, I guess I need to just wander around those locations. Just maybe I'll start at the west in Tower Hamlets, just work my way east and just kill all the syndicate I come across, I guess. Ooh, excuse me. This is going to make this gin cocktail. So it's basically just, you take some gin and you put some sugar and fruit in it. I guess it's a cocktail, I guess. I need 1 sugar from somewhere. Oh, I can make mystery meats. I need human flesh. Or Thames folk flesh. Okay, I don't really see that lying around anywhere. Do I need the cannibal perk to even pick that up, maybe? Anyway, I need some sugar from somewhere. I can't extract sugar from something, can I? No, I don't think so. Right, I need to go buy some sugar. This is annoying. It's one thing in the game I've just not been picking up. The tea shop? In Camden? Maybe? I'm fucking guessing here. I don't know. I'll probably get there and she'll sell everything apart from sugar. Yeah, well, now whether that would suffice the quest for that, for Egbert, I don't know, or not, Heather, but... Now, here's the thing, you don't find Thames folk or human flesh on their bodies, so I can only assume you would actually need a level of the cannibal perk to be able to collect human flesh from enemies. So, fuck, maybe I'll need to do that, I don't know. But that seems just to get a whole perk just to finish one shitty side quest. It's not even a side quest, it's a miscellaneous quest, right? But... And it's not even guaranteed that it will function like that. And even if I do get the meat, and I make some mystery meat dog food, it's not even to say that that will suffice for the quest, is it? Oh dear. Anyway, I think she's just in the market, isn't she? Yeah. Oh, this sugar just sat outside on a bench, is there? Just outside the globe. Okay. Alright. I'll see if the tea girl's got some for sale. And if she doesn't, then I'll check over there. Yeah, there's got... Because as I'm giving Anthony the lead, and as I'm giving Johnny the hymn book he asked for, and presumably also as I'm giving, if I make this gin cocktail and give it to Winston, I'm not getting anything for it. They're not giving me money, they're not giving me tickets, they're not giving me an item, I'm not getting XP, but they are optional objectives on the main quest. So I assume when I go kill one of these enforcer captains, get his pin, and bring it back to Sebastian, there'll be either that will complete the quest and I'll get XP, and I'll get more XP based on having done the side objectives for those guys. Or maybe there'll be some kind of like disagreement or something, and then those guys will like take my side over Sebastian's because I did stuff for them. I don't know.
Come see what I've got.
Show me.
Take a look.
Sugar, hopefully. Oh, Anna. Fuck my
Farewell.
life. I'm gonna have to steal some sugar from them. Tea.
Not now. It's too early and I'm too hungover to talk about theory with you.
Rosie, get out of
Will
bed.
it be? What's your poison? Take a look.
Is it because it's the middle of the night? I think it's because it's the middle of the night, isn't
Enjoy.
it? Yeah, okay. Let's wait for a minute. Maybe that explains why I've sometimes come across random traders, and they go, "Oh, let's see what I've got," and they've got like no items, or and I've just thought, "Oh, this game's balked." Maybe it's actually just because it's the middle of the night and they don't trade during those certain hours.
Can't believe we got another meeting. What can I get you? Take a look.
Or maybe it's just the game is fucking balked.
Here's our menu.
You got nothing on your fucking menu, Rosie. This is ridiculous.
Enjoy. What can I get you?
I don't know. Just kicking the shit out of the stove. She doesn't even have sugar lying around for me to steal. Alright, we'll go to the globe, like Heather said. I mean... There needs to... Like, whether that's a Fallout London issue or whether that's a Fallout issue, I don't know. That's what it is, right? Anyway. Right. The globe. Right, yeah. So, speaking of sugar, tea, neither, actually. It's almost time for the coffee. I'm going to make that in a moment. I'm see if I can at least get this sugar to make this gin cocktail to give to Winston, and then I've done all the secondary objectives. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to know, right? Heather, it could be so many different factors there. It could be the time issue was a thing, but I had to be at the right time. But they like had to like rezone or something. I don't know. It could be, there could be no explanation for it. Oh, you mean here? I see it. Heather, what would I do without you? Oh, I can't. No, yeah, I've got to be at a cooking station, don't I? Oh. Right, okay. Let's go craft this cocktail and then give it back to Winston, and then I guess I'll head to Tower Hamlets and just start roaming around. Just get up there somewhere and just head east from there. Yeah, I don't know about this mystery meat. I guess I really would... I think you do need to be cannibal. I don't think the game expects you to do it like that, but... We'll see. Let me just... Okay, we'll give this to Winston, and I'll get us in position to go for a wander. Then I'll go make coffee. It's not typical in a Fallout game to not get a marker telling you where to go. It's not the first time I've seen it, but yeah, but does it count as a human flesh item? No, I'm not going to go looking for it. I'm not that worried about it. But Winston, where do you be?
More bodies getting shite done, never hurt anything?
How you doing, mate? Cheers. This will take the edge off things for a while. Here, have some spare supplies for your troubles.
Look where you're going.
You wanna shut up, Uma?
I wouldn't tarry if I were you. Didn't your mum teach you better?
Wow, I'm literally responsible for saving your life, and you're gonna speak to me like that. I swear to God. I think something that would benefit from for the Fallout games would. Oh, I was about to say, like, they need like better. They need less NPCs that are just random NPCs and more NPCs who are like real people. But then again, I guess you get your companions who are like very well done, aren't they? Like all of the companions. But is that enough? Like take Uma for example. There, she's just a regular member of the Vagabonds, friends with a vet. I less than one day ago, I helped rescue her. That, to my mind, as a player, that should mean something, right? Okay, I guess I'll just go to the Jack the Ripper Museum and then just walk east from there. So we're going to come across one of these patrols. But, like, she should remember. That should mean something. And and I guess if the argument was, well, that's far too much work for some random NPC that you're going to have very minimal interaction with, you know, I don't know. I guess as we go into the future, like AI will probably be able to like take care of a lot of this stuff. That'll be interesting. You can have that like fully formed, developed game where a lot of the like the minutia that is not that important to the overall game is Oh, do you know what? I didn't even realise the Jack the Ripper Museum was right next to the fucking fifth column. Maybe that's just their vibe. I don't know. Give you a little clue there. Okay, let's just assume they're not going to wander around in their territory.
Badmin Lawrence is so stingy with the supplies.
Badmin.
Who's he think he is?
But they might be around here somewhere. Guess we'll just go for a walk. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, just because this is the Tower Hamlet docks there. I don't know whether. Doesn't look like it though, does it? Hooligans. Whoa! Fucking hell, bro. I don't want that. Hmm? Yeah, he was pretty fucking cool in Game of Thrones, wasn't he? Interesting character. Is there any point from shooting these guys? Oh, they switch weapons. That was cool. I'm running down here. Ain't gonna help you, mate. Just want to get a clean shot. Like that. Someone's trying to shoot me. Over there? I don't know. Ah, oh, okay. He's shooting somebody else. Yeah, right. It was that's the thing. That's the one thing about the Game of Thrones is that it's gonna give you like show you cool stuff and give you cool characters and cool situations, but it's not gonna go the way that you want it to go. Right, Syndicate mercenary, eh? Syndicate dog.
I could see my mum.
See your mum? You will be in a minute.
Time's up.
I'm not bother looking, honestly, at this point. Radish. What you got there, buddy? I've got a radish. Okay. Oh, and I mean, I'm back over to Canada Square at this point. Pretty much. That's right, this building here right here, isn't it? Okay, if you want to run all the way around and try to get to me, feel free. Oh. Fusion. How you doing, buddy? It's coming. Hope you well, sir. You good? Let me let's see what you're up to. Let me have a look. Oh, Hades. Good choice. That's sorry, my fucking screen over here is blocked. Reload that. Nice. How you finding it? Is it enjoying it? You played it before, or this is your first time playing it? I loved it, honestly. I ended up liking it more the more I played it, and Isle of Dog Sniffer. That's not one. That's not him, is it? Oh, you know what? That might be. That might be. That guy right there. Don't know. Oh my god, dickheads.
No, not here.
I'll get you for that, you prick. I can see her. I can see your
I'll
mum.
get you.
Have a look. Yes, there we go. It's all good. Lol. Oh shit. Oh, wait, dude. So you played it. So it's new. So it's new to you, but you've been playing it a fucking lot. Awesome, dude. Oops. Yeah, I mean, I think it's superb. Oh, hello, hello. They're coming out, aren't they? But yeah, how you doing anyway, buddy? Are you well? Have you been on any more, Oh. Wow, okay, that's an interesting effect on the water. Have you, done any more trips with, your uncle? You started, how are you going to proceed with that? Fucking hell, 80-hour playthrough. I don't know if I played it that much. Maybe we did. I know we did play it a lot, didn't we? So I think I got to the point where we got, like, I guess you'd say the proper ending, where you need to get, like, is it like 10, 12 clears, something like that? And I started trying to, like, unlock stuff. Like, all the different powers and whatnot, and like level up the weapons and, you know, get our ambrosia and spend it on things to unlock stuff, but we were so far from, you know, for me, I felt like getting the X number of clear. I can't remember how many it was. Is it 10, 12, something like that? To get like the proper ending, so to speak. That was enough for me personally. Well, I can't remember how long it took. Yeah, dude, I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's cool. Right, okay, so now we can apparently head back to Sebastian. Right, so before we do that, I will take that quick break I said I was going to. Oh. I had a minor crash, Fusion. Oh, dear. I hope not. Oh, because it was minor. Nobody was hurt. Does it need repairs? 31 clears! Bro! That's amazing. That's cool. That's cool as fuck, man. Yeah. Oh, is it 20? Akuma. Okay, we must have done 20 then. I don't know. I can't remember how many it was, but I pushed it to that point. Was it 20? Did we really do it 20 times? I suppose it doesn't take that long once you're used to it and you know what you're doing. And you used to like fighting the enemies and whatnot. But yeah, once we'd got to that point, I was like, okay, so there's two choices here. Either we try and go for like 100%, where you like unlock everything in the whole game, or we stop playing, right? Because I've got the main objective done. I felt, so yeah, that was enough for us. So all the statues. You know what, Kim? I don't remember. I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know. 20 clears sounds like a lot. But I know that there's like some obvious point of where you had to get multiple clears to. It's like every time you get out and you defeat your dad, and you meet your mum, and then you get like a little bit more of like an explanation or conversation of the story. I know we'd taken to the point where you would not get any more out of it. All right, are the statues like the limitations you put on yourself? Yeah, we didn't play around with that too much, did we? Yeah. Anyway, I'll back in a few minutes, guys. Right, sorry about that, guys. I had to remove a cat from harassing me in this room, and also had to sign a birthday card for my stepdad, whose birthday is tomorrow. Hence why I will not be streaming. But yeah, Fusion. Yeah, thank you for sharing those pictures with me. So what happened, buddy? Was it a collision with another vehicle, or was it something else? And if it was with another vehicle, was it their fault or was it your fault? But are you gonna claim on the insurance, or is it not worth it and you just have to get it repaired yourself? Okay, cool. So we're done. So now we can go back to the Swan and show Gaunt that we we've killed one of these guys, and then I guess he'll be happy. Oh, so cold. I don't know. Okay, we've got solid 2 today. Let's make the most of it. Probably put my gun away. I don't imagine we need to start shooting these guys right in here right away. Right, it's right. Yeah, he needs to be sorting the fucking world out, sorting his gang out, and he's like, yeah, let me just play fucking ball.
How goes
my
the
own.
hunt?
Yeah, it's done.
Well, well. I wasn't sure you had it in you, me old China. Very well done indeed. And good riddance to the dirty dog you scrubbed to get this. Here, keep this pin. Your first trophy is something to hold on to with pride. And take these threads. You're one of us now. So you ought to dress the part, too.
Yay.
Welcome to the Vagabonds.
Yay.
Now, I told you I had some big plans coming up. Come see me and the boys in the lounge and I'll tell you what comes next. It's time for those dogs to find out what happens when we bite back.
Oh, they gave me a fucking flat cap. The match close to Wayfarer was where when the Vagabonds first found us. Oh, +2 luck. That's kind of cool. I doubt it's as good. Yeah, I don't know if I got
wanted me to be a farmer, but I get my hands dirty in other ways.
Direct action, follow Gaunt. Okay. Okay, all the named characters are gathering together.
Well, here we all are then. Listen up, lads. I've called us together for a reason. The dogs hit us hard last time, coming right to the centre of our turf. Well, I didn't want no rash response, but now our heads have cooled, it's time we looked at how to bite back. The dogs are trying to get the nuclear reactor on their turf up and running. We've got to win this war before that can happen. That reactor could produce double the power Battersea can. The gentry would have the tummies in their gaff in seconds. They'd be untouchable. So now's the time to strike, and strike hard. And we've got us some extra help now. The lab rat we found down bridge is moving up in the world. This Wayfarer is now a vagabond.
Yay.
Nice one.
Good work, mate.
Get in. You've had a taste of Syndicate blood, Wayfarer. I'm hoping you're hungry for more.
I'm hungry for your blood, actually,
We're
Sebastian.
moving to
but...
a new phase in the war. One that's going to see us much more active. And I want you as our new commando.
What do you mean by commando? I mean, I assume it means principal military offensive guy, right? Is this why the vagabond outfit didn't come with underwear? Intelligence 6, if we're making war plans, shouldn't Blind Nelson be for some strategic advice? Yes. Sounds good. What's my first mission? No, yes, say that.
The old man's keeping his neck out of this one. He thinks we should keep our heads low and stay out of trouble.
Indeed. Here
I've had enough of that.
How you doing? What's going on with there? Welcome in, Raiders. Spade. How you doing there? Welcome. Yeah, what's going on there? Here, are you well? What have you been up to? Trials, yes. How's it going? Oh, one day I'll check it out series. Yeah, here we go. We're making headway in Fallout London. I don't want to speculate how close to the end we are. On our main mission, we've got to the point of like having to like choose a side, almost essentially. And it's like a kind of a point of no return, because once you commit to one side, you can't do one of the others, it seems. And there was like one other quest quest line, should I say? Get my words in the right order. That we're pursuing at the minute. I was curious about this quest. Is you could have started it at the very beginning of the game, but I put it off for a long time. And we're currently working for a bunch of guys, and we've just been inducted into their faction. And these are not the guys I really want to be working with or for. I want to work for the other side, and I'm kind of waiting for that opportunity to turn sides. It's gonna come along, but we'll see. Oh, really? Is it that bad? So you're on the final boss, but it's giving you some grief. Oh, wow. That can be frustrating. It can be satisfying as well if you figure it out. But I usually find for myself, Ira, that when I get to that point in the game, I'm, like, ready to complete the game. I don't want to be... I mean, I guess in some... especially in a JRPG, you want... you know, you want the final boss to be the toughest battle in the game, for sure, right? Unless there's, like, hidden super bosses or something like that. But you don't want it to be stressful, right? You want it to be fun. Anyway, I hope you get that done soon, my dear. And if you or anyone else needs to head out, you know, don't need to hang around.
No more defensive maneuvers. No more shithouse posturing.
Right, this guy wants to go and attack against the rival gang.
What they deserve. And if that means escalating the fight, then I say bring it the fuck on.
I see. What do you mean by commando? I mean, I get the gist of what he means by that, but...
You've shown you're good on your feet in a tight spot. And you've shown you can carry out raids in enemy territory. And you can keep
unlike anybody else in your gang.
yourself alive doing so. That's exactly what we need for some new, aggressive assaults on the Syndicate.
In what regard, Akuma? Because a lot has happened to him, for sure. Oh, you got a bonus ending for killing the boss a second time. Wow. Okay, what's my first
That's what I've got the lads here for.
Oh, you don't know.
Bullet tooth, shrapnel. I told you all I want new plans for how we can do some proper damage to the dogs. And New Blood here is going to be our point person. What you got for me?
They got nothing. No! They're gonna have nothing. Oh, what you got, Anthony? Let's see. His model looks weird. I mean, he is just a weird guy. I don't know.
Guns is what we need, boss. Syndicate always have more than us. Way more. We can't win a war
Maybe
without...
it balked out. I don't know. Actually, now you've got me. Now you got me questioning myself. Actually, okay, right. Let me have a look. I mean, looking at the picture of him I've got here, no, he does look the same. I don't know if he's in the light. His eye looks a bit more blue than you would expect, but okay. There's if you do a Google image search for Sebastian Gaunt, it brings up a bunch of Harry Potter stuff, because apparently there's a character, there's two characters, one's called Sebastian and his buddy, his surname is Gaunt. I can only assume that's just a random coincidence there. No, I think he I don't know. It's just the graphics. It's not such cute eyes. Well, I'm looking forward to killing him. Yeah, I don't know.
Enough weapons.
You need guns.
Syndicate get regular supplies from
I've
the
got
gentry
guns.
factories. I know of a depot they run in a warehouse by West India Quay. I say we break in there and clean it out.
Steal their guns.
You must be
which kind of makes sense, because that's a twofer, isn't it? Not only are you going to get weapons for your side, but you're taking away weapons from the enemy.
joking. Security will be tighter than a rat's arse there. I'd have to send a whole team in to get more than a handful of guns. It's too dicey by half.
Says the guy who wants
I
to
know
go
a
all
gal
in.
that might be able to help us. An old, associate.
Girlfriend.
She could find a way past the systems there.
Yeah, maybe.
At least long enough to shift some crates out. We just need someone to break in and open the loading bay from the inside.
No, this is just stupid. Get your fucking brain in gear.
Wow.
I want to
He's come up with a fucking plan, and Sebastian's like, no, it's too risky.
Let the dogs not do some petty theft. Anything we nick, they just replace in a week.
Yeah, but I guess he's got a point. If you steal guns from the syndicate, it won't really affect them that much, because he's right, they are wealthy enough that essentially you're just taking money away from them, which would, for most people, be a significant amount of money, but for them, it's kind of a drop in the ocean based on their resources and what they've got. So that kind of makes sense. But, I mean, you know, are you trying to win a battle or are you trying to win the war, right? If you're trying to win a war, then if you're the underdog, you probably do want to do like a battle of attrition, like, you know, a campaign of attrition, right? You know, a little here, a little there. You know, anything you can do to undermine the enemy, even slightly, is to your advantage. And if you can do something that gives them a negative and you a bonus, a positive, surely that's a sensible thing to do. I don't know. It is risky. And maybe it's not the best thing to do, I don't know, but for Sebastian, who's been calling for bloody revenge, he's like, we got to step up and do something. Anthony goes, let's steal some of their guns. He's like, no, that's too risky. It's like, what do you want to do then, bro? What do you want to do?
We'd be better off burning the place down.
Oh, destroy it? What?
Destroy whatever's there. Fancy security and all, and fuck up their supply operations for months.
Or do both. Do that, yeah, Sebastian. Do that. Destroy their warehouse, whatever the fuck it is. Kill all their guys. But also, before you burn it to the ground, steal all their stuff. Why can't you do both? Yeah, it's weird that he's like, it's too risky to steal their stuff. Therefore, we should just destroy it. It's like, what? That's more risky.
Wouldn't even take much explosives to fry a weapons dump.
You're cool, boss.
I do both.
But there's bound to be some lovely gear in there. Would be a crying shame to see it all go to waste. If we're burning a place down, then there's no harm in nabbing some guns whilst we're at it, is there?
See, Anthony understands.
Okay, sure, but that's just some frosting. The real aim here is to fuck over the Syndicate. You've been paying attention, Wayfarer?
You're gonna get slapped in a minute, mate. Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Take these charges. Find a way into this warehouse and set them somewhere that'll cook extra crisp.
Am I doing this
and
solo?
take this old card of mine and go see Frosty Valentina.
Alright.
She runs a bakery these days near Millwall High Street. She should recognise the card from our old days. I'd go see her myself, but the Syndicate sniffers would kill me on sight. Tell her what you're about, and she can sort you with something to bypass the security systems.
Waste of time. We don't need this Millwall bint.
Hey, no need to talk about Valentina like that.
Fine. I just want the fucking job done. No distractions.
He wants the job done, but he's going to do nothing about it.
More bodies getting shite done never hurt anything.
I hate Sebastian so much. Yeah, and it sounds like he wants us to plant bombs. What about Winston?
Alright, gents. So tell me, what does the Syndicate have in abundance that we don't?
Tickets.
Webtos.
Herpes.
Literally everything.
No. I mean, yeah, probably. But I'm thinking of one thing in particular. Supplies.
That is hilarious. One very specific particular thing. Supplies. Supplies is a catch-all word for like 500 different things. Fuck's sake, Winston.
While we're choking down squirrel stew and using rock gut whiskey to treat anything from the flu to a bullet in the head, the IODS has enough food and medicine to supply both them and the whole of Westminster. I feel it's high time we alleviate them of some of that excess
medical supplies and food.
Put ourselves in a position to succeed. After all, health is wealth.
So what are you suggesting we do about it? And if you say a train robbery again, I swear to God.
Well, now, just hear me out. There's a train that makes up a third of the Syndicate supply line, and...
Oh, for fuck's sake, Winston. You've been reading your bloody spy comic books again. You're not 006 or whatever. Give it a rest.
I am, though.
Well, it's 005, actually. And what I read in my spare time has nothing to do with this. I really don't see what your issue is, anyway. They have supplies. They transport them via train. We rob the train. It's simple.
Yeah. Some of the voice acting in this game is very good, and some of it's a bit lackluster. Not that I can speak for.
Bloody
I guess that's kind of the point. If I can tell that if it's not that good, then, you know.
It's never bloody simple. There are
Sebastian's voice actor's pretty
too
good.
many variables at play in a job like that. We broke even by the skin of our bollocks on the supply run to the lab.
But Winston was like, he sounded like he just reading the script rather than actually trying to argue a point, like, into his gang leader.
And you want to up the ante? Not a chance. Out of the question.
That's just it, though, innit? You're looking at the ones and zeros of the returns from the lab. But the real intangible score of that job run is staring us right in the bloody face.
What are you on about? What, the Wayfarer? Not a bad point.
Oh, you just been like, oh, we'll just, it's a wacky plan, but we'll get the Wayfarer to do it, so no big deal.
Here's what we'll do. Let's send the Wayfarer to strap on a tux and play international spy. And if they don't come back, we're only back to net zero on that lab run. Happy?
Seems like the more people we send, the better chance of success we'd have. But, yeah, sure. I'll take what I can get.
Good. You should be thanking me for even agreeing to that. The stakes of a...
I fucking hate him so much. Like that shit that went down with Sid. He's like, it's your fault that I exiled Sid from the gang. You should be thanking me that I don't get mad at you for saying words.
Job like this is still sky high, seeing as if the Wayfarer fucks this up. The heat comes down on our heads like a redcoat's deli belly. You hear that, Wayfarer? If you muck this up and get yourself killed, I'll find you in the afterlife and shit down your throat for the rest of eternity.
What? The fuck, bro? I'm gonna send you on this mission, and if you fail this mission, I will find you in the afterlife and, quote, shit down your throat for the rest of eternity. What? Bro. No, he's not, is he, Heather? He's really not. Like, I get he's got trauma. I get that, you know, he lives in this awful world and stuff, but there's degrees. Like, it's like almost like in his mind, he's like, I'm the leader of the vagabonds, and I didn't choose to be. I had to become the leader of the vagabonds because my parents were murdered and betrayed, and it was awful. And that's the only reason I'm the leader, and I have to be. And I don't really want to be, but no one else is going to do a good job of it. And that has kind of like fucked him up mentally, where he's like, it seems almost like he's, not that he thinks he's better than everybody else, but that he thinks he's more righteous than everybody else. Like, anytime there's any kind of discussion, there isn't really a discussion. He's like, I'm the one who has the final say. Like, even with the plans here, he's like, this is what we're going to do next. These guys are going to tell us what we're going to do next. It's like, oh, so you don't even have any kind of plan, Sebastian? He's like, I've got no plan. My plan is for these guys to tell me what the plan is. And they're like, oh, okay, boss. They come up with a bunch of plans. And he's like, that's a fucking shit plan. And it's like, that's a wild thing to say to someone. Someone who is literally helping you for no benefit to themselves. Wow. Yeah, I don't blame you, Heather. I'm interested to see where this is all going to go, though. Very encouraging. So what exactly am I doing? I want to screw this up one way or another. I always deliver. Yeah, just tell me what I need to do. Silence. Yeah, I'm just going to stare at it.
Excellent. So the train passes through Poplar Station. That's where you'll be heading first. The station is a syndicate outpost.
So I'm stealing a train.
You'll most likely have to put down some dogs to get to the control room.
You've already seen it all, have you?
Once you're there, all you have to do is switch the train's route to Canning Town Station. Hop aboard, and Bob's your uncle, you're done. We'll be waiting in Canning Town to unload the supplies. Easy peasy.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be just that simple. What could go wrong? It's only the Syndicate's most important and highly guarded assets we're talking about. So in case it's not the sunny stroll in the park that Winston is presenting it as, take these explosives. If we can't have those supplies, nobody can. Get me? If things start going south, blow that train to Kingdom Come. Even if we come away empty-handed, at least we'll muck up the Syndicate's main supply lines.
But securing those supplies...
So, two missions so far are go and steal stuff from the Syndicate and then also blow up their shit as we're leaving. That's okay.
It's still the main objective.
It's the same plan, just
so don't
different.
go blowing them up for the hell of it.
Yeah.
Any questions?
What kind of supplies are we talking about exactly?
Medicine, wool, other finished goods and the like. But most importantly, anything you've been craving while licking the lid of a tin of dog food, they've got it in that train. Bangers and mash, eggs and rashers, proper baked beans, fish and chips, steaks as thick as a phone book. They've got it all. You pull this job off, and we'll quite literally be eating like royalty.
Right, so you're just hungry. So really, Winston, you've just got the munchies, but is what you're saying. Yeah, I wonder if you give some insight into this. Why are the Syndicate and the Gentry so closely associated? I guess maybe it's kind of like a little bit of a quid pro quo, where they're like the essentially the largest and most well-organised gang in London, and presumably the gentry recognise that, so probably there's a bit of give and take. The syndicate give the gentry supplies of stuff they manage to gather together, food and whatever else, to save them doing it themselves. And the gentry probably trade them, like, maybe weapons that they have, or even just cold hard tickets. Probably also there's like an understanding that while the Tommies have a mandate to extract resources and kind of essentially harass all the other gangs and settlements, and in some cases like hooligans, obviously just fight against and try and kill them, they probably are left alone to their own devices to do whatever they want. And they have the gentry probably have an understanding that Thomas Black is just essentially a businessman at the end of the day, and it's much more beneficial to everyone involved to just work with them than work against them. But let's listen to Winston's opinion and explanation of it.
The fat cats of the gentry struck a bit of a deal with the mangy mutts of the Isle a while back. In exchange for guns, slave labour, tickets, and a promise not to kick down their doors in the middle of the night, the syndicate supplies Her Majesty and the distinguished royal court with food, medicine, and other essentials.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's essentially what I said, I guess.
But it's no secret that there's very little love lost between the lot.
Actually,
all it might take to get the gentry to double back on their little deal is a slight rock of the old boat, if you catch my drift. Something like a dashing rogue agent with a license to kill, intercepting their supply run, for instance.
What should I expect there?
I don't know for sure, but there's a scene in Radfinger where 005 boards a moving train to neutralise an egg somewhere in the Swiss Alps.
He's the man with the radioactive finger. Sorry.
If that's even loosely based on reality, then I'd expect heavily armed goons everywhere. Maybe some bookish scientists in lab coats. And I wouldn't count on the possibility of a few trained martial artists either. They'll attack you on sight, so your best bet is to go in stealth and kill them one by one, preferably with a silenced pistol.
I have two silenced firearms, so don't
Good luck, mate. The lads will see you in Canning Town. Quick, take this before Gaunt sees.
Oh, okay, there we go. Spy pistol. I mean, if I'd done these missions earlier on in the game, like when I was level 10, that might have been cool, but now it's
Christ.
fresh.
This is such a mistake.
Unless I fucking pull it off, matey. I'm waiting for them to turn around and, like, I wonder after I've done all these three things, and it's presumably put a massive, if I'm successful, put a substantial dent in the dog's operations. That's the point where, presumably, Thomas Black, via Nelson, will reach out to me and be like, oh, hey, I heard you're a new recruit for Gaunt. You want to work for me instead? I assume that's how it will go. It's good if you upgrade it, is it? Yeah, but will it be as good as my battle rifle? That's the question, right?
I've got an easy aspiration, boss. I say we take down the dredge.
The mud-chute prison boat? What do you mean, take it down?
We crack it open and steal the yoke. There's a bunch of our blokes in there. Lab rat here can sneak in, let everyone out, then set a few well-placed bombs to sink the whole damn...
Same mission again. Go to a place, get some stuff from that place, then destroy the place.
Place?
I ever tell you you're a fucking lunatic, Johnny?
Yes, you said it
You've mentioned it a few times, boss. But, what exactly is it about this that seems so mad?
The dredge is guarded to the tits. You couldn't sneak a gnat's fart in there. And what's the good in blowing it up? Syndicates have been trying to call us terrorists ever since we broke out that friend of Yvette's.
Alright, so he wants us to blow up their supply warehouse because it will fuck up their supply. But he doesn't want to blow up the prison because it will lend credence to the propaganda or the public perception that the Vagabonds are terrorists. You can't have it both ways, buddy. either you're down to blow things up regardless, or you don't want to blow things up because of the public perception your gang will receive for doing that. You can't on one mission blow some stuff up and it'd be okay, and then on another mission you'd be like, I don't think we should blow things up because people think badly of us. Make up your mind, buddy. What?
If we bomb a prison, they'll just use that as propaganda against us.
But if we blow up a warehouse, they won't. Or if we blow up a train, they won't. But if we blow up a prison, whew, they'll use that as propaganda. Come on, Sebastian, you can't have it both ways, mate. It makes sense.
Not everyone's fond of prisons, gone. And our lot in there have some grit in a fight. Would be nice to have them back in our numbers rather than rotting in a clink.
Yeah. There's some logic in your lunacy, Shrapnel. We could do with more hands. And it would stick it to the dogs if we break our boys out of the dredge. All right, tell our chum your plan, then.
I think I've figured. I guess I'll ask these questions, even though I guess we either know the answer or it's not that important. What is it?
Syndicate's biggest and vilest prison.
It's not that big.
It's an old warship floating off the south end of Millwall. Its proper name is Mudshoot Prison, but everyone calls it the Dredge. The gentry send the debtors and persons non grata to rot there. The dogs also have a special block for vagabonds to capture. The Dredge has a reputation for people only getting out as dog food. And there's worse what happens inside. Torture, experiments, abuse. It's fucking hell.
Charisma check. You seem to have a lot of personal hatred for this place.
I spent some time there myself. Managed to get away when I was transferred to a work camp. Worst experience of my miserable life. So
including getting
would give me more
skull.
pleasure than to see that Abaddon obliterated.
Why would he call it Abaddon? Let's see. I mean, I don't know. That's is that the name of a demon from the Bible or something? Oh, okay. Yeah, an angel of the abyss. And also a place of destruction. The Greek is originally Hebrew, and the Greek is Apollyon, which is a name of an area in Final Fantasy 11. So I'll see where they got that from. Book of Revelation of the New Testament, an angel called Abaddon is described as the king of an army of locusts. Okay, well, doesn't sound like a nice guy, but it's I guess Johnny we just got him a hymn book, so he's somewhat familiar with religious writing, so that's fair. It seems weird for him to describe it like that. How can I get in?
There's a gangplank from the shore near the front.
Yeah,
and there's groups of guards patrolling all the time there. It's pretty tight, like the boss said.
No
one's ever gotten in by brute force.
I will.
But a lone nutter, being all sneaky-like, I reckon it could work if you're clever.
I'll just
You'll want to go at night, of course.
No.
Less patrols, then.
No, I was
the
going
door
in
on the
middle
ship
of
is locked, but it's not fancy if you know your way around some tumblers. Or you could try loot a key from the guard patrol, whilst not summoning all of Gehenna upon you. Should all be pretty easy in theory, right?
Well. This is fucking madness, Johnny. Wayfarer, you feel up to this?
I can be quieter than a gnat's fart if I need to. Agility check. I can handle it. No dog's going to sniff me out.
That's the spirit, mate.
Okay. What do I do when I'm in there?
Our vagabonds are kept in a block near the front.
Can't just let
you'll
everybody
have to
out.
take down the security system before you spring them. The cells themselves
if essentially
are
a gentry
unlocked from
prison.
the warden's office down the back of the ship. There's a bigger block in the middle you can open the same way, full of the gentry's convicts. It would be good to set the whole place free.
And have them all shot as soon as they try to leave. Our boys can end.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you were a prisoner on that ship in this world, and you had the choice of being let free and, like, just risking trying to make a break for it, and you might get shot and killed in your escape attempt, or just stay there, it seems like a no-brainer to me, personally.
Themselves. But
if
the
you end up
other
losing your brain
numpties will just
for it.
get slaughtered or recaptured and we'll get the blame for it.
Maybe our nutter here could help take out some of the enforcers.
Yes, I'll kill
no
everybody,
one
don't worry.
deserves to rot in that place. And if we get the other prisoners out, we're free to set the bombs and do some permanent fucking damage.
Or end up with everyone sandwiched between explosions and
Another
syndicate
blasted
enforcers. It would be a clusterfuck, Johnny. Let's just focus on getting our own lot out. Them others aren't our problem.
No, I'm gonna get
The
everybody out.
dredge. Maybe it's too hard, but damn, I'd love to see that hellhole sink. Fan-fucking-tastic. Here, 3 bombs is enough to sink the ship if you get the chance to use them. They'll need placing around the lower deck. Once they're set, you'll need a scarper. Quick. Good luck, mate.
Right, okay. There you go. 3 large quests that basically amount to the same thing. Go get people
Roundels, pistol.
and blow up the place. Go get guns and blow up the place. Go get supplies and blow up the place.
Miller's
So that's fine. I'm not against that.
little boys, everyone thinks their mob's a gang.
No offense, the Roundels, Miller's Men, and also say the Pistols are all far more impressive gangs than the fucking Vagabonds. So maybe stop running your mouth, mate. Yeah, it's kind of funny, right? They're like, we don't want the fucking people of London to think we're terrorists. What should we do about that? I know, if we just blow everything up with bombs, that'll it's fine. That's what we gotta do. That's what we know how to do. But we're not terrorists, all right? We just blow things up with bombs, and lots of people die as we're doing it. But we're definitely not terrorists. Right, okay, let's have a look. I'm gonna upgrade this gun, as Heather suggested. Just have a look at it, see if it is any good. It's definitely fun. I like a small silenced handgun, but I think I've got a silenced submachine gun and a silenced assault rifle, so it's kind of not really as needed. But anyway, let's have a look, see how good it gets. Okay, I don't need those. There you go. They should go. It's spy pistol, so it's technically unique, isn't it? So advanced receiver 44. Well, that's pretty good. Extended barrel, obviously. Sharp shooter's grip. Large quick eject mag. Glow sights. And obviously got the suppressed one there already. Yeah, 44 damage. Yeah, it's okay, it will do more damage than our submachine gun per round, but the ammo type it's using is the same as our explosive machine gun, which is obviously way more powerful, and nowhere near as good as our battle rifle, which would be the other silenced option. Could use it anyway, right? Yeah, it's kind of cool for some situations, I guess. Might not be bad at all. I'm not gonna worry about it right now, though. Let me go ahead and drink a milk. I think I need to drop some stuff off as well, don't I? Yeah, so we're about to go and do a bunch of stuff. I don't know. I need those grenades. I don't need those grenades. Yeah, why you gave me that? I don't fucking know. Let me break that down. 3 steel. Alright. Alright. Insist. Alright. Maybe we'll play with it a little bit. Yeah, let me go and put it there, I guess. There it is. Oh yeah, sorry, I need to re-equip my hat and mask. Yeah, +2 luck. Or +1 luck and 1 endurance. I guess they're kind of variable. Let me see if it can be upgraded. Yes, it can. I don't have the ballistic fiber at the minute. It's 110 and 110. So it's actually not as good stat-wise as Mountbatten's hat. And, I mean, you tell me, guys, would you rather a point of luck or a point of endurance? I don't know. There's no right or wrong answer to that, obviously. Yeah, let me finish dropping this stuff off. I'm not supposed to be wearing that. No? Fucking Smythe's hat. I don't need that. I'll probably do a little bit of cooking real quick as well. Oh, I got that fucking mitten like steak. Damn. I don't know, I need 32 units of it. I guess I'll just hang on to it, so it's not a hassle. Just forget about it. I had a football for that guy. Yeah, I never found him. Never mind. Oh, that's for, yeah, DNA extractor. That's for the quest run for Smythe. Yeah, why he wants me to carry that round, I don't know. Okay, I can't remove the pistol as endorsements. Okay. I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up, actually. I don't think it matters. Just sometimes you can use the same materials for different things. Not always so. Obviously, I always go through the list in one particular direction. I don't think it actually matters, to be honest. That's everything? Okay, that's everything anyway. Okay, I'll just check the Nuka-Cola. Any drugs? I guess I can do some drugs. Maybe. Probably not got that much I can do. Is that it? Fireworks. Not needed. It's totally useless. I mean, I could do a bunch of steel. How much you get for one of those? 4 XP. We get myself like 5 levels doing that. Is it time to do ammo? Shaped charges. Probably would be the thing I would want to go for, I guess. That's just pure fertilizer, 3 units. Explosive shells. I assume that's for the shotgun, right? And this is not 1 unit of ammo for each one, is it? A bunch of stuff. High explosive 50 cal. Wow. Yeah, it doesn't tell you. It tells you what materials you use, but it doesn't tell you how many units of ammo you actually get for it. Let me out of curiosity. Lol. Does it actually do? They do like a tiny amount of damage when you throw those on the floor and people actually walk across them, but you can't like pick them up. I assume they disappear after a short amount of time, relatively. Weird. Okay, let me drop this junk off. Oh, I didn't mean to drop off that robot repair kit, although the reality is I don't think it's ever going to be needed. I've kept this from the beginning of the game. How many do I have now? Let me look. 20. I've kept 1 just in case there was like a quest that we came across and there was like something like a broken robot and we help it out and then it becomes our friend or something, but no, apparently. Let's do the prison break first from the ship, I think. That's what I want to do first. Let me go ahead and just get this ready in case we just walk into a bunch of guys shooting at me. Oh, he said to be sneaky, but I also don't feel as though I need to, honestly. Now, I hope those explosive, those frag grenades I had, or the cricket ball grenades, were the explosive I was supposed to say. I assume I've got like a quest item to click on a spot and then I'll place the bomb or something. Otherwise, we're doing like it's going to be quite the extended prison break. We'll see. Well, I've already killed a bunch of people out here before, haven't I? So, novice. Wow, good job, guys. Okay, take out the syndicate security.
You hear that? You fucked yourself now, mate. We need to get the hell out of here.
I mean, they already know I'm here at this point, don't they? Oh.
Huh?
Pull out. Up you bastard.
You're pissing me right off, mate.
Is that right? Lol.
Come here, you donut.
Donut.
Oi.
Let's get stairs upstairs. Stairs upstairs, you know what I mean. Is that just to go back outside? Yeah, okay. Who are these people? Non-specific prisoner? Agatha.
Little runt.
Are you? I want to speak to us, okay. Can't do anything with that. I'm gonna open the door. I wonder if they automatically released once I've killed the guys in it. I don't know.
You little bastard. Oh, get your food, you bastard.
Oh, it's not much of a prison, is it? It's like 2 cells. There's the last words of somebody.
Speaking to the... Yeah, I understand. This is to my family. It seems my time has come. It's dark here, and the air is heavy. I can't go on much longer, nor will they let me. To my wife, I'm sorry for leaving you alone. You deserve better. Take care of our daughter, and tell her I love her more than anything. I hope one day you both find peace. Goodbye.
So the entirety of the prison
This ain't ever
is 6 prison cells, and Johnny was making out like he was like, yeah, it's hell. All that time I spent there is just hell. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't nice, but it's not. He's making out like it's some kind of insane, maximum security, like awful, godforsaken place. And I mean, I don't know. It's not. I was expecting more than what we have here. That's just me.
Hit record. Speak clearly. It's the only one you get. This is a message from the depths of hell.
The depths of hell?
I ain't going out quietly.
There's no depths. There's not enough here to be depths.
My freedom, my dignity, they won't take my spirit. If anyone's listening, if there's any justice in this world, remember my name. Randall the Roundel.
Randall the
Tell
Roundel.
the world what they did here. I doubt people really care what we do here, mate.
Lol. Right, anyway. Someone speak to me. Just don't react. So I got just 4 random guys. Right, Larry.
Blimey. We're in a right mess, we are. Fingers crossed, you can lend a hand.
I mean, okay. Unlock cells. Enter. That was easy. Oh, enter password 12345. Incorrect. Forget your password. Check the captain's terminal on the bridge to reset your password. Oh. Okay. We can do that. That's fine. Okay. Oh, okay. This is out to London. This was just a separate section of the ship, I guess. Then it's on. It's out in London, but it's a section of the ship we could not get to otherwise. I'm so tired today. Are we climbing up there? Anybody around? I can climb there. No, this is the bridge, isn't it? Okay. Alright, so maybe there is actually more prison cells. Or more guards.
There is something.
Who?
Wow. She was strong. How many bullets did I have to put in her? She's just a grunt. Oh, wow. Okay.
You're having a bubble. I ain't got time for this.
You're having a bubble, mate. You're bubbling out of control.
I'll knock you out, sunshine.
Wow. I guess maybe the, this gun is just... like the general level of the enemies are such that this is just not really cutting it anymore, so to speak. I mean, it still puts out a lot of damage quickly, but...
You're gonna wind up on one of those meat hooks, you slag.
Imagine that being your last words. You're gonna end up on one of the meat hooks, you slag. Blech. So confident. Okay, so we've killed all of the prison guards here, apparently. Well, okay. Weak workers. Oh, those weak-ass workers. QWERTY. Confirm the new password is QWERTY. Lol. It's weird that it's doing that when we have like hacking skills and this we just hacked everything the whole game. But whatever. So I don't know where we're going to be placing the bombs. Well, I guess below deck somewhere. Can I climb up there? No. Shame. Oh, that's a shame. I would have climbed all the way up there. There's been nothing up there. I'd have to climb all the way back down. Speak to the vagabonds.
Thanks for letting us out, Gov. What's the plan?
Just get yourselves free. There's guards outside. No, there's not. Do what you can to get past and make your way back to Swan and Maya. Yeah, I guess
On
I'll
it.
say that.
Fucking freedom, lads. Let's go.
Okay. Optional. Release the rest of the prisoners. Optional. Plant the bombs on the lower deck. Yeah, we'll do both of those. How do I be,
I say, who are you? Are you letting us go?
Yes. I mean, we're the bad ones. We're to crack this, open this whole ship. Never mind how I'm breaking you out. Nah, you gentry all the same. Enjoy your cell, scum. Yeah, I'm going to say this. Never mind who I am, because I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing this for the vagabonds.
Thank goodness. It is most repugnant in here, and I'm sure we'd all be jolly pleased to leave it behind.
Yes. How'd you end up in here? Use the keypad. Get out as quick as you can, or watch out for the guards outside. I'll do what I can to help. Out you come then, but you're on your own from here. Actually, you gentry are all the same. Enjoy your cell, scum. Let's ask a question first.
I managed to upset someone of power and privilege. One mustn't complain, though. It is an honor to suffer for one's moral duty.
Oh.
Still, I'd rather like to get out and upset them more.
Okay, what did she do? She doesn't tell us. Yeah, there we go.
You're hardly going to take a little army out on your own, are you?
I've already
Listen,
killed them.
dear. There's an armory at the back, but it's guarded by the Warden's watchdog. If you can jig it open, we'll have enough weapons to mind ourselves.
Okay. Okay, stay here till I get the armory open.
Stay in this rotten cell? Goodness, no.
Okay,
There's
well,
a
don't then.
canteen across the corridor, and I haven't had a cup of tea in days.
Lol.
We'll meet
You're
you
lucky
there
they
in a
give you
jiffy.
tea. Wow. Okay, there's some randos. Find a way to open the armory. Down here. This is just stood hanging around. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'll just master a locket. This one. I've got those lock picking skills. It's not a problem. Yeah, away. There we go. Nice. Return to Agatha. Is there anything I can take for myself first? Oh, military ammo bag. Flares. I don't know if that's necessary. Got a flare gun at the beginning of the game. Never used it. I don't know even what it does. I know in the Fallout... Oh, Fallout 4, it, you can call the Brotherhood of Steel to come pick you up or whatever, if you join them. Okay, that's that. Right. Oh. Oh, hello. Little buddy. I don't really need you at all, but... Oh, yeah, she's gone upstairs, hasn't she? Yeah, okay. That's the canteen.
Ah, you're back. Are we ready to pop out?
The armory's open. Go grab some guns and get going.
Jolly good. Tea breaks over, chaps. To freedom.
Okay. Okay. Gonna go. It's getting something. Alright, she got something apparently. Right, now. Plant the bombs on the lower deck. Now, the question is how to get to the lower deck. Oh, is it through here? That's why I didn't find it, isn't it? There we go. I don't know.
Who's there? Come here,
Oh,
you
shit.
shifty little shit.
How did you not hear what was going on upstairs? What? What's that? Oh, I've somehow intimidated them into submission.
What? Let's get this
No.
open.
You hear something?
Nope. I wonder who she is and who she pissed off to get
You
him.
think I'm some kind of mother? Come here.
Wow, that guy, that mercenary there was just cowering as I shot him in the head.
I'll get. Yeah.
Oh, get. Yeah. These mercs just don't even have firearms. Terrible idea. I didn't even hear what was going around upstairs. That's insane. Oh, there's the armory key. Ah, right, okay. So this is if you can't lockpick it in there. Alright, got you. You come down now. And you're planting the bombs, I guess. Now, surely that's all of them now. We're all gonna get out of here super sharpish, or not? No? Guess not. Really? Shocking. I don't know when I saved it. It's funny, I was literally thinking, oh, maybe I'll save it in a minute, but I was just steamrolling it, so it didn't seem like that much of an issue. For fuck's sake, bro. Unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, slowly the crashes are chunking up, aren't they? Yeah, it did, Wolf. Apparently it's very demanding when you open doors. We have to do all that again. You know, before that crash happened, I want to jump over for a second. Before that crash happened, I was thinking I was, like, not feeling the best. Like, this weird fucking potential ear infection I've got. More fucking back and I don't know. I think we'll just leave it there for today. I know we're finishing like an hour early. I'm just not feeling the best. I was considering without that crash. I was like, I'm like, should I just finish early? Not like right then, but the fact that I'm gonna have to redo that quest. I might do it off stream. We've already got it on the fucking done on the channel. I might tonight or sometime tomorrow just quickly load up the game, go and do that quest for Johnny, redo everything you've just seen me do, so you don't have to witness it on stream again. I think that would make sense. I just can't be fucked to do it again right now. I mean, I could just ignore it and yeah. I don't feel bad, Wolf. There's a few things off. I don't know what's going on in my ear. I hope it gets better before. I hope it's over the worst of it. I don't know. It doesn't get. No, I'm all. Thank you, Wolf. I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. I'd be like, Wolf, I need you. He's like, what's up, bro? My ear hurts. He's like, I'll speak quietly. What do you want me to do, Iznib? No, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Maybe I'll take you up on that in the future when I'm like, don't know what the fuck I'm going to do in my life. I'm just trying to focus on one thing at a time. But yeah, I can't be fine. I want to do those questions in that order. And it was going so well. We'd done everything perfectly. But we just wasted like 20 plus 20, 25 minutes of time. I'll have to redo it all. I can't be fucked. Oh shit, it was Wednesday today, wasn't it? Okay. Well, it is what it is. I guess I don't feel too bad because we started earlier than I was planning to anyway, because my plans today changed. I won't be here tomorrow. It's my stepdad's birthday, so we're going out in the evening. So I just won't be here at all tomorrow for sure. But I will. There's no reason why I shouldn't be here Friday. Presumably it won't be a later one, but we'll come back Friday at some point, and we'll. I was getting so cocky. I was just like, oh, I don't need to save it. It's fine. We're going to This is not much good in this town, Wolf. But the one thing that they do have in this town, which is pretty good, there is a Chinese restaurant that is kind of like buffet style. We usually go there about once a year. Last year we went for my mum's birthday and their wedding anniversary, because they got married on my mum's birthday, so it's like a 2 for 1. And then I think the year before that was when they got married. So we go about like once a year around this time, and it's basically you pay, and it's essentially all you can eat. It's not like you don't go up and help yourself. They don't have the food laid out. You can just order whatever you want, and they have stipulations. The menu's divided into starters, appetizers, and then like mains. And then when you, as a table, say, okay, we're ready to go on to mains now, you can't then order any appetizers. Once you've left the first part of the menu, you're on the second part of the menu, and you can have as much as you want. But that's one of the things when you're ready for rice and noodles and like main dish. You can't go back and have spare ribs. So you gotta make sure. They also have the stipulation that you're only allowed one order of duck and pancakes, which is understandable because that's expensive. You can have as many orders of chicken wings as you like, and just be sure to take advantage of that. And they also have the stipulation that anything you order, you have to eat. Because they don't want any food wasted. So if like you're like, oh, we finished our meal, and then you've like got dishes that are just fucking you've not even touched, or like, it's like if you like, you had to plate and there's like a fucking piece of onion, they're not going to be like, eat that piece of, They're not like psychotic with it, but it's like you can't just order food that gets wasted, because they're like, we will charge you more money for wasting food. And then obviously you're kind of like you book your table, and then for a certain time, and they have like they basically have like 2 or 3 services during the evening. So like you've basically got about 2 hours. But within those rules, you can eat as much as you want, and it's probably the best Chinese food I've ever eaten in my life. I don't recall it being better anywhere. So yeah, that should be good. Yeah, it is amazing. It is amazing. It's not cheap. It's like 25 quid a person. But then when you think the quality of the food and how much you can eat, if you're like a savage, like I guess I'm not their ideal customer, in that I will definitely be eating more than the amount of food that I'm paying for. But I guess I'm not your average person, so the average customer who's paying 25 quid per head, you get like a random couple who go in there on a date, say, they pay 50 quid. They ain't eating 50 quid's worth of food, right? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's fucking good. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, it's really, really good, in fact. But yeah, I kind of like that rather than especially that kind of food. I'm like, it's about feasting. It's about eating a lot, for me at least. And that's my general disposition with food anyway. So yes, that is why I will not be streaming, and of course I will wish my stepdad a happy birthday. Yeah, Wolf, yeah, fuck yeah. you know, I do get a bit self-conscious though in the situations where it's like, you know, you want to like go all in, but you don't want to be like greedy or impolite. But then it's like I kind of dismiss that thought though, because then I'm like, look, these guys are a business. This is their business model. They obviously make money doing this, or they wouldn't do it. So it's like I'm not gonna. Why should I feel like like if I went on my own, I would just eat spare ribs and chicken wings for 2 hours. I don't need a rice, bro. Keep your rice, but you know, we'll play it by ear. See how it goes. Should also be cool because I think my stepbrother Jack is gonna be there. We don't see him that often, so that'd be cool. Right, yeah. I mean, no. Thankfully, that's let's say my brother Jack is he's a big fella, so I assume he eats a lot and can eat a lot. My brother, who you know, he's not as big as me, but you look at my brother, you wouldn't think he would eat a lot, but he can eat a lot. Plus, my mum is kind of a foodie, and my stepdad isn't as much, but he's he is partial to Chinese food. So between the 5 of us, they might be like, it's not like I'm just gonna be there, like they're gonna be like, we're all done, thank you, and I'm like, bring me more. Yeah, and I remember last year it's like it was like super busy when we went in there. It was like end of November. I don't know if that's on a Friday or Saturday though. I think obviously the Friday and Saturday is probably their busiest days, and we're going on Thursday. So I don't know if it's gonna be like super quiet or if it's gonna just be super busy. So I kind of feel like when you've got like 50 people in this restaurant and everybody is just like, more food, give me more food, I don't feel like as bad, right? Because I'm just like, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. So, anyway, I'll stop ranting about that. I'm getting fucking hungry now. I'm hungry as well, actually. So, yeah, we'll just finish early. Like I say, so everyone have a good evening. Have a good day tomorrow, whatever you're doing. Look after yourselves. Don't work too hard. It's that time of year. Yeah, right. It's a fine line. Obviously, the food doesn't include dessert, which is not the thing that I think of in that particular situation. And doesn't include drinks as well, obviously. So they've got a bit of a markup with that as well, right? But anyway, I will be here at some point on Friday for a couple of hours. And then, yeah, I mean, weekend is going to be typical for me. Of course, yeah, Scotty's channel in the afternoon. He's got his, a bunch of people there on there and getting like a Christmas special. And we've got Scrooge featuring me. We've got the next part of Dr. Fear. And we've got the next episode of his Batman serial. And presumably a lot of the people who are involved in those will be on the channel as well to chat about stuff or whatever. Christmas is obviously Wednesday, isn't it? It's a week today. I'm obviously busy that Wednesday. We're not going to have completed Fallout London, so I don't see any reason why I won't be here streaming on Monday and also Tuesday. So if you're not around on Friday or on Scotty's on Sunday, you'll see me in the big start next week. But anyway, take care, guys. Have a good one. Thank you, Era and Fusion for the raids, and Professor Sean for the resub. 48-month streak. That's 4 years exactly. Thank you, Sean. I don't deserve you. I'll see you soon, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.